Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my guy, Charles Jackson. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, bro. How you feeling?
I'm okay, man. Living life. We're in the off season. It's kind of, it's kind of dry now. Last year was different. It was the Olympics, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. There was a lot of other stuff going on. Now, it's just nothing. It's nothing to talk about. But outside of that, doing good. We're both doing good. But let's get it started. Let's start with our ride or die players, man. Charles didn't have him last week for some reason, but he got him this week, so I'm really excited to see who he has. We'll go one by one. Last time I said we pick 10 players. I said 4 players, I think, at first, but this time we can have the 5 same players. So other 5 got to be different. But it don't have to. We can both have 10 different players, but we can only have 5 of the same players. So I want you to start. Who is your first ride or die player?
Oh, first and foremost, I gotta go with my boy Luka Doncic. That's my boy. I love Luka ever since he came in the league. Um, I still remember when he hit that fading three out of bounds, corner three to tie it up against
Against
Portland his rookie year,
Portland.
bro. Ever since then, I was a Luka fan, bro.
Skinny Luka too. Young,
Yep.
skinny Luka. And we're going to get that this year. So maybe he might replicate that. But you have Luka Doncic as your first ride or die. My first ride or die player, obviously LeBron James. LeBron is always going to be my favorite player until he retires, which could be probably this year or next year. We don't know, but LeBron James is always going to be my ride or die. He was going to be the first player I named, so LeBron James is my first ride or die player.
My second is Kyrie Irving. That should be easy. Everybody who watched the pod should know that I love Kyrie and Luca. They're my boys. So
You need to get a Kyrie jersey now.
I do got one.
Yeah, you should have worn it there. Wait, have you worn it on the pod?
Yeah.
I thought you wore the Luca. I know you have the
No, I
Luca,
want
right?
both. I got both.
I don't know if I seen you wear the Kyrie. I know you wore Luca, but I don't remember you wearing Kyrie. I didn't know you had Kyrie though. I thought you only had Luca.
No, I
Oh
got
yeah,
Kyrie.
oh yeah. You was a real Dallas Mavericks fan, huh? But my second ride or die player, Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero is my second ride or die player. Obviously, we know what he is. He got the mid-range game. Can go to the rack, got the handles. Gonna be a better shooter eventually. He has been amazing for the Magic, and he has moved up in my 4th of my favorite players in the league. So I got Paolo Banchero as my second ride or die player.
My third, I got LeBron James. I got my boy LeBron in there. I want LeBron to get another ring before he gets up out of there. It might not happen, but I want my boy to get him another ring. But I got LeBron as my third ride or die player.
As we speak on July 17th, I don't know if he won another
I
ring, but
don't,
that's
I don't
perfectly
think
fine.
so either.
That's perfectly fine with me. It is what it is. I know who he is, but my third ride or die player, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is my third ride or die player. I had him on my list even before this news came out, so I wasn't tripping on that. Look, man, healthy, second best big man in the league, one of the best offensive players in the league. He's just so dominant. He's cold. If y'all want to call him a free throw merchant, that's perfectly fine. But I know when the man is out there, he gonna give me 30 and almost 12 every single night. So Joel Embiid is my third ride or die player.
My fourth ride or die player is Cade Cunningham. I've been on the Cade Cunningham train since he was at Modern Day. I watched him grow throughout the years. I think he's gonna get better as each year progresses. He just has to stay healthy. But I got Cade as my fourth ride or die.
For my fourth ride or die, Anthony Edwards. I've been saying this man is the best shooting guard in the league damn near the past like 2 years. since this podcast even started earlier days when Charles wasn't even on here. I've been saying Anthony Edwards was the best shooting guard, and he only keeps getting better and better and better. So Anthony Edwards is my fourth ride or die player.
My fifth is Paulo Banchero. I love Paulo's game. I love his demeanor that he brings on the court. I love how he just approaches the game of basketball in general. So yeah, I got Paulo as my fifth ride or die.
For my fifth ride or die, I got Shaden Sharp. Hey, look, every time Shaden Sharp when he in Portland, he be hooping, bro, and he always somehow on my fantasy team, and he always puts up good numbers. And this year, basically as the what you could say the second, maybe even the first best player on the team. He's gonna take a leap this year. He's gonna be amazing. I like Shaden Sharp, and he always gonna be on my fantasy team. He's gonna be on my fantasy team this year. But Shaden Sharp is my fifth ride or die player.
My sixth is the rookie of the year, Stephon Castle. He had a bad showing at UConn, so I didn't think some of his skills was gonna translate to the NBA, but he translated perfectly. He still needs to work on his shooting. But I can't wait to see how him, De'Aaron Fox, and Wemby, and the rest of those guys gel together next year.
I'm shocked at Stephon Castle. I don't know. I don't know. I think you because you was on him before the season even started last year. I think he would be a ride or die though.
Yeah, that's my ride or die.
I didn't think he would be ride or die. But
I fuck with Stephon.
We on 6?
Yep, 6.
All right. So for my 6 ride or die, I got Zion Williamson.
Oh,
look,
my
man,
God.
Zion Williamson, I know what he is. The man cold, can get to the rack whenever he want. And this is going to be the year. Every other year is either he healthy or he not. But this year, it's the healthy year. So this man is going to be healthy and play almost 60-plus games and dominate in the NBA. Zion Williamson is my 6th ride or die player.
For my 7th, I wanted to put both of them on here, the Thompson twins, but I just stuck with one, a man. I love a man's game. I love his defense. I love his motor. I love his energy. I've been saying he's a jump shot away from being an all-star or a superstar. Yeah, I got him as my 7th ride or die player.
For my 7th ride or die player, I got Tyler Hero, bro. Look, I've been on the Tyler Hero train since he came in the league, and it's only because his last name was Hero. I thought Hero was a code name when he came out of Kentucky, so I was like, you know what?
Like
I like
Fears?
Him. Nah.
That's Zero Fears. That's low-key a nice nickname, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, the nickname is cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like your name is Hero, and it's just like that's like some My Hero Academia, some anime. If you guys like anime, that's like My Hero Academia. So that's just so cold to me. And he just been one of he my favorite white boy in the NBA. He ain't top 5, but I slide him in the top 10 player, man. But Tyler Hero, my 7th ride or die player.
My 8th is Shaden Sharp. I like Shaden Sharp game. I like how athletic he is. He's a high flyer. He likes the flashy plays and the flashy finishes. Like you said, I think that he's going to take that next jump next year because I think he averaged like 18, 19 last year. And now that Anthony's gone, he's going to be the go-to option for that team. So I can't wait to see his jump for next year.
Is he really the go-to option?
Who
got Denny?
Denny?
Denny was the best player. Denny was the best player.
No, that's for sure. Denny was definitely the best player, but Shaden's their best scorer.
Denny got something to say about that. He got something to say about it, brother. Denny had a really good year last year, and it's only because he was on Portland that wouldn't get talked about. But for my 8th, yeah, we're on 8th, right? 8th ride or die player, I got Victor Wembanyama. Look, man, I got the Spurs as one of my ride or die teams. Might as well just stick with the player. The best player in the on the team and top 10 player in the NBA. And Victor Wembanyama, 20, easily 10, probably 4 assists, 4 blocks, easily. So I got Victor Wembanyama as my 8th ride or die player.
As my 9th, I got LaMelo Ball. I'm a ride and die with LaMelo. I know that man can't stay healthy, but bro, he's just so cold. His passing, his handles, his finishing ability. LaMelo literally has the entire offensive package. Only thing he missing is defense, but I think that him and the Hornets are gonna make a playoff spot this year. So I'm gonna ride with LaMelo.
So you okay? Oh wow. Well, you did say they would have what's this the Hornets would be better than the Bulls. So yeah, you have that. You have that. So you know you've been on the Hornets. I got you. For my ninth ride or die player, I got Josh Giddey. Look, man, Josh Giddey cold,
The
bro.
Giddler.
I don't know. I think he over that now, but it is what it is. I don't care. I'm just sticking strictly hoops. Hoops wise, Josh Giddey is a good player, bro. His defense may not be the best. He may not be the best shooter, but he's an all around player on that team. I think after the All Star break, he averaged like damn near like 19, 11, and like 8 or something like that. Something around there. He was cold, and I think he can replicate that this year. So Josh Giddey is my ninth ride or die player.
My last player, your guy, the one we all love,
I have
James
no.
Harden.
I don't
James
know.
Harden. I'm riding it down with James Harden. Yeah, I got them as my dark horse team again this year. With the addition of Bradley Beal, I think that James Harden is gonna actually be the player that he wants to be this second half of his career. And I think he's gonna help the Clippers make a deep playoff run.
Which is what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
About what? The player that he wants to be?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Passive. He wants to be
He's
passive
been
now.
like that.
James, yeah, for like the last 2, 3 years. That's the player that he want. James Harden is not the 30 point, 25 point per game scorer that we know. James Harden is literally like a 20 and 10 guy now. If less than that.
But like you just said, he's been passive for the last 3 years. You act like with Bradley Beal, he's going to start being passive, but he's been doing that the past like 3 years. So that's why I was like,
Nah, the past three
that's
years he's been passive, but he still had to be aggressive. Now that you got Bradley Beal there, you can literally pick and choose when you wanna turn it on. Before he had to damn near turn it on every night. Kawhi wasn't healthy. You had Norman Powell and just him, so he had to show up. Now that you got Bradley Beal, you can pick and choose when you show up.
no, he still got to show up. But we will get into the Bradley Beal stuff later. But for my last ride or die player, I'm actually going to switch it right now as we speak. And maybe I'll switch it down the line. But for now, I'm going with Trae Young. Trae Young, one of the best point guards in the league, top 10 easily. One of the probably the best passing guard in the league. 2010 easily. And with the Hawks being really good, I'm high on them this year. I'm sticking with Trae Young as my last ride or die player. I did have Paul George. I'm taking him out. He's gone. I did have a Min Thompson on here, but you had him, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want him no more. So these are 10 ride or die players, and Charles has a new team now. What is your new ride or die team?
Oh, the Clippers. I'm taking Philly out and I'm replacing them with the Clippers.
Mm-hmm. He saw first option Paul George got hurt again. And was like, yeah, I can't do that. I
Nah, I
can't
saw
do
that
it.
comment with Embiid. They talking about Embiid not even on the court yet. So I was like, yeah, I'm done.
And we will talk about that too. We will definitely get into that too. But let's get into it. Let's start with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal finally gets a contract buyout with the Phoenix Suns. He's going to the Los Angeles Clippers for 2 years, $11 million. The Clippers, no, the Phoenix Suns are going to waive and stretch him again. So now he's going to get paid $19 million for the next 5 years. Isn't that lovely? Give him $19 million, and you're not even on the team no more. But with this addition of Bradley Beal and the Clippers, you now have James Harden, Bradley Beal, and Kawhi Leonard as this new big three. So, what is your expectations on Bradley Beal on the Los Angeles Clippers?
I expect Bradley Beal to definitely play better than what he did on Phoenix. Like I was saying earlier, now that James Harden gets to play the role that he really wants to play, and Bradley Beal gets to play the role that he wants, which is to score the basketball. I'm pretty excited for it because now their team is literally deep. They literally got a starting five on the bench and a regular starting five. You got James at your one, you got Brad, Kawhi, John Collins, and then Zubac. I like that starting five. And then off the bench you got Chris Dunn, Bogey, um, that rookie that they just drafted, the center rookie from Penn State.
He's not gonna play.
Um, I mean, they need a backup big. Well, the backup big they got to play.
Brooke Lopez.
I mean, yeah, but
Come on.
I,
Come on, bro. You know Brooke Lopez is gonna play. Come
I
on,
don't
bro.
know. Yeah, I know he's gonna play, but
That's what I'm
I don't think he's
saying.
gonna be getting. I think that rookie they're gonna find minutes for that rookie this year.
How is
Because
he?
he's athletic. He's athletic. He's a shot blocker. And then at times you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that athleticism over Brook Lopez slow ass. So they still got Batum. They got a nice bench as well. So I believe in them. I think they're gonna do well this year.
So you think this rookie, at least this year, is gonna take minutes from Brooke Lopez? Brooke Lopez is
I
probably
don't
gonna
think
play
he's gonna
like
play
15
like 20
minutes.
minutes. I
He'll
don't think
play
he's
probably
gonna play
15,
like
20
20
minutes.
minutes. He probably get about like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes a game.
Why would we play him? But we signed Brooke Lopez. If that was the case, why did we sign Brooke Lopez?
Because Brook Lopez is not the best. He's not the best pick and roll defender. He's not as athletic anymore. If you're going against a fast paced team like the Hornets or the Pacers, Brook Lopez he shouldn't even be played.
I
He's
feel
barely going to
like,
get up at the court.
but I think I don't know. You might be thinking this is starter now. He's not starting anymore. So we don't
I
need
understand that.
we don't need Brooke Lopez to be out there for 30 minutes no more. Brooke Lopez is only going to play probably 15, 20 minutes a game. And that's why I'm
They're going to
asking. I'm
find
just
minutes for
like,
that rookie.
I highly doubt it. Honestly, he'd probably be in the G League. There's a chance he'd probably be in the G League because I feel like it feels like you're kind of high on him, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But it's like if you think of this so much of him, why did we sign Brooke Lopez?
Bro, he's only going to play like 10, 15. You make it seem like I'm saying this nigga going to start. They're going to find minutes for him to play, bro. He's too
But he's
athletic.
not.
He's too athletic, and he's too good defensively for them not to find minutes for him.
Is Brooke Lopez still not a okay defender? Is he
Yeah,
not?
he's okay. He's serviceable.
And then they have John Collins now. So if they really want to, they can run a small ball five. So their center rotation is going to be Collins, Zubats, and Brooke Lopez. I don't see the point of signing Brooke Lopez if we drafted a center and potentially play him. I just don't think he's going to get the minutes. There's no way he's getting the minutes. There's no way. I just can't see.
They're gonna find minutes. They're gonna find minutes for him.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it, bro. I highly doubt it. Let me read these real quick. Bradley Beal to the Clippers and Chris Paul may returns here at the auction. Simone, what's up, guys? What's up, Simone? How you doing? Terrell Minor, Bill averaged 20 plus. Not with the Suns. Ben Simmons or Drew Eubanks. Drew Eubanks and Ben Simmons are not on the team no more, brother. That's why they have Brooke Lopez. But you named some guys off the bench, but man, like you said earlier, they got a deep bench. Chris Dunn, like you said, Bogdanovich, Nicholas Batum, Derrick Jones Jr., Brooke Lopez. Like that's a deep team over there now. Like that is a really good team, man. On paper, the Clippers they are a really good team on paper. We still got to see. I think they're still going to be like maybe top 4, top 5, 6. They're going to be a top 6 team. Best believe that. But they are a really good team on paper. I do like the addition of Bradley Beal. I think it just brings another scorer who can play out the ball. Also, another ball handler on the court. Like Bradley Beal can handle the ball to an extent. But with James Harden now being like, the point guard, he doesn't need to be. All Bradley Beal got to go out there is score. And then another thing, you didn't bring it up. If Kawhi Leonard has to sit down, now you have another scoring option. If you do need James Harden and Bradley Beal to carry the load when Kawhi Leonard may have to rest a game or he does get injured, knock on wood. Like, this just helps them a lot. And, they got one of the best coaches in the league in Ty Lue. So I like this addition. And people were saying Norm Powell's better. I don't believe that at all. But I love this addition with Bradley Beal. And this is just a fresh start. It was bad in Phoenix. And I was one of them that was like, I like this. It just didn't work. But with the Clippers, it's a really good move, and I like it. So, real quick, you're high on the Clippers. You're very high on them. So, are they better than OKC right now? Oh,
no.
There you go. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, I do. Oh, I thought you was good. I thought you was gonna do the. I thought you was about to pull that. Are they better than Houston right now?
No.
Are they better than the Lakers right now?
Yes.
Are they better than the Denver Nuggets right now?
No.
Are they better than the Timberwolves?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll say these last two teams because they're better than these other two teams. The Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
And are they better than a healthy Dallas Mavericks? So putting Kyrie in this. Are they better than a healthy Dallas Mavericks team?
I put them in the same tier. But the reason why I got them not better than some of those teams is because of chemistry. Um, Chemistry plays a big part in it. And then, if Kawhi misses games like he did last year, it's going to be the same result for the Clippers. Kawhi has to be healthy from the start of the season so they all can know how to play with each other, so they can all be on the same court and know the tendencies each player, each person has. So, um, yeah, chemistry is a big reason why they're not better than most of those teams.
Kawhi Leonard he's so weird because they had a year of Kawhi Leonard basically playing the whole season, majority of the season at least. He gets hurt in the playoffs. Then they had a year when they basically low manage him going into the playoffs, and he still gets hurt. But this year, at least, I think this is one of the first years he's not like going into the offseason hurt. Because last I checked, he's healthy. I haven't heard no injury or nothing like that. So I'm guessing he's healthy. I guess he's healthy enough. We just gotta hope and pray he just plays enough games. He's gonna miss. He's not playing all 82. We know that's not happening. But I do expect Kawhi Leonard to at least give me the 65 game minimum. I at least expect that from him. James Harden, I think he played like 72 last year. I think that was like his highest since like I want to say almost close to Houston or somewhere there. Like he played a lot of games this year for the
Play
for
79.
Damn, I thought it was 72. Wow. He only missed 3
Yeah.
games. Wow.
Since
That's
2018.
He was on the Rockets still, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah, like, damn, I thought it was 72. I ain't gonna lie. But 79 games. So yeah, so James Harden was healthy. Bradley Beal. The thing is, Bradley Beal has been kind of hurt with the Suns, but knock on wood, hope he stays healthy too. But this addition of Bradley Beal on paper puts them in title contention. But I do want to get on the Suns side. The Suns got off of the Bradley Beal contract, but they do have to pay $19.4 million for the next 5 years. But with them getting off the Bradley Beal contract, the Phoenix Suns are under the second apron, under the first apron, under the luxury tax. They say they eliminate $176 million tax penalty. They have at least $210 million in savings this year. Their trade and spending restrictions are unlocked by doing all this for Bradley Beal. They did all so they got rid of him. So now they can potentially make some more moves if they want to, or they can run back for next season with this squad. But since Bradley Beal's gone, Kevin Durant's gone, what is your expectations for the Phoenix Suns with this new look of Devin Booker, Jalen Green, and a bunch of decent role players?
I expect them to fight. I expect them to be one of them teams where you can't take a night off. They're definitely gonna try and fight for a play-in or a playoff spot. They're gonna be young and scrappy. The only thing is, how's that new team gonna look offensive wise and defensive wise with a new head coach? But I think they're gonna be a scrappy team. I think they're gonna be a team that's gonna kick and fight every single night, and that you can't take a night off.
The only thing I'm worried about is they don't have a point guard. And I think they're going to do Devin Booker point guard duties again with Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. Does Rashard Fleming start, or are you starting Ryan Dunn?
I'm starting Ryan Dunn.
And Mark Williams. And I actually, when you go back and look, the Suns actually drafted pretty good. I thought they drafted really good, honestly. And I don't think I had them as one of my winners, but because I think when we did the winners, I think that was the day later, something like that. But they definitely are a winner of the draft. They have a legit good team, and I think they'll be. I think they're still like a bad team, but like you said, I think that's a team you just can't go into the arena like free W coupon. No, they still got Devin Booker, Jalen Green, whatever How is he? You don't know. Mark Williams, if he's healthy, like they got a good team. They got like an okay team, but they're still like a weak team. But they could fight potentially. So you think they can fight for a play-in spot? The Phoenix Suns? You think they can fight for one?
Yeah, I think they can. As long as they get to one of them to a 10th seed, I think they can be a 10th seed for sure, and at least make the play in and fight for that play-in spot.
So so I'm looking. So the play-in. This is whatever. Golden State was in the play-in. I don't know what you expect of them. Could they potentially beat Golden State in a play-in? Mind you, this is
No,
one game. All right.
no, I don't think they beat Golden State.
Last year it was Memphis. Could they beat
They could
Memphis and
beat
they won?
Memphis. Yeah, they could beat Memphis.
Last year it was the Kings.
Yes, they can beat the Kings.
All right, so we're taking Memphis, Kings, whatever. Last year was the Mavericks, mind you. It is what it is, but it was the Mavericks.
No, they're not beating the Mavericks.
Could they beat
If
Portland?
Kyrie healthy, yeah, they could beat Portland.
Can they beat San Antonio?
That one is gonna be a good one. I feel like them and the Spurs are low key in the same tier right now.
I actually put the Spurs over them. But New Orleans.
I could see them beating New Orleans. Yeah,
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't see them making the play in. Like I don't see them getting that 10th seed. I think they could be out maybe like the 11th or the 12th seed. Like mind you, this team is now just Devin Booker. You already don't like Jalen Green. So if you don't think of Jalen Green what he is, Devin Booker and not high on Jalen Green, I don't think that's a team that can fight for a play-in spot. That's just me though. I just don't think that's a team.
I
Like
mean,
I
like
don't
you
think
said, they got a lot.
okay.
They got a lot of they got a lot of good players over there. They gonna be a scrappy team. They're gonna be a real scrappy team. I think they can get that 10th spot.
Yeah. So so they won 36 games last year. How many wins you think they can win? How many games you think they can win? I'll say around maybe the same or lower than that.
Yeah, I say around the same.
Because last year, Mavericks 39. They had 39 wins and they got into the 10th seed. But the West is so deep, bro. Like it might be one of those years if I went back then, not recently, but I remember I went back. I forgot what year it was when like the 8th seed or like the 9th seed had like 40 some wins, and I just don't expect the Suns to get 40 wins. I don't expect them to get that. Like I said, I think this is a team that people shouldn't sleep on, like you said, but I still don't think they're a really good team. But since Bradley Beal is gone, this is what they gave up for Bradley Beal: a 2024 second round pick, a 2025 second round pick, a 2026 first round swap, a 26 second rounder, a 27 second rounder, a 28 first round swap, a 2030 first round swap, and a 2030 second round pick for Bradley Beal. Yep, Suns doesn't make play-in. They are a lot of good teams. It is, man. The West is really deep, bro. Like the West is damn near like I say 10 deep. I can honestly say 10 deep. Take out the Kings, take them out, and I put in say the Spurs and
You taking the Grizzlies out?
I think the Grizzlies can win like 40. I think that's
Even with Jaren Jackson and Edie missing the start of the season?
Well, I think Jaren Jackson, I don't know. But I don't think they're gonna miss enough time for it to like hurt them enough to at least win 40 games. I don't think it's gonna hurt them enough. So I think the Grizzlies will be okay. Hey, I saw somebody say the Portland Trailblazers can make the playoffs this year. You agree with that?
Nah, I don't. They got a lot of talent over there, but they still gotta put it together. They haven't put it together yet. They had a good run in the second half of the season, but they gotta put it together.
what are we expecting? I know this is this ain't the Suns or whatever, but what are we expecting from Scoot in year 3? Like, what are we expecting from him?
He has to be better offensively. I think he can. I think he can run the team. Him being the point guard for that team, I don't think that's the problem. The problem is his consistent scoring. Can he give us a consistent 15 to 17 a night? That's what. And can he shoot it consistently? Um, he's literally like a mini. He's literally like a mini Russell Westbrook. So we need him to cut his turnovers down. We need him to shoot the ball more consistently. Um, that's really what he needs to do year 3 because he hasn't shown that at all.
I think this is his make or break year. I really do. I think this is it. This is the year where you got to show us, like, why you was the third overall pick. I feel like the first year was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. First year was bad. Second
Shit, his
year,
first year was better. That's which is crazy. His first year was better than his second.
and the thing is, I feel like to his extent, it's not his fault. The players that are just in front of him are just better than him right now. Now he could be more talented than them, but those guys, Anthony Simons, Shane Sharp at that time, they're just better. They were just better than him. And it's like he can't really get consistent start. I mean, it's like if he came in day one starting off rip, I think he'd be a different player right now as we speak. Now, I'm not saying he would have been like Victor or nothing, or even Brandon Miller his rookie year. I'm not saying all that. But I think he'll be better than what he is now. And then bringing over Drew Holiday, I think Drew Holiday starts. Like, I think he's going to start to begin the season. Then that's hampering Scoot now because he's not going to be playing over like 35 minutes like he probably should. He probably played maybe 26, 7, maybe close to 30 if they, stuff like that happens. But I think it's gonna hurt them again. But this is his make or break year. This is it. Because after this year,
Like you
go
said,
ahead.
I was gonna say, like you said, I think they're gonna start Drew the first half of the season, before the trade deadline. Then they move Drew at the trade deadline and let Scoot take over because Drew is a good mentor. So not only is he gonna help Scoot be better defensively, but he's gonna teach him, the tricks and trades that he's learned. So I feel like they're gonna move Drew by a deadline, and then he's gonna end up starting that second half of the season. Because, like you said, he needs those starter minutes, bro. He hasn't even since he's been in the league. He hasn't even played over 30 minutes.
Mhm. And he's only played 60 some games. He should probably at least be playing 70 games. Like last year, no, his first year, he started 32. That's okay. Last year he only started 10 games out of
Hmm.
66. That's not I think he needs to start and play from the rip. And Drew Holiday, not his fault, but that kind of hurts his development, at least early in the season. Now, maybe this actually might benefit him, like you just said. Drew Holiday is a good mentor. So maybe this actually might help. But I ain't saying Anthony Simons is a mentor. I'm not saying that. But I would say Drew Holiday is probably just a more of a mentor than Anthony Simons. But Anthony Simons might be a mentor. He probably is, but I don't know. So I think Scoot needs to probably start, but that's not gonna happen. But this is his make or break here. He has to show us something, bro. He has to. Because there was, remember, them people were saying he should be number one over Vic.
Hmm.
Hey, did you see that the Celtics got offered the number 9 pick from the Raptors for Drew Holiday, but they was like, nah, we'll just take Anthony Simons.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that.
I saw that yesterday. I would have did it. I would
Yeah,
have did it,
for
bro.
sure.
I I don't know why you take Anthony Simons unless you are potentially like, okay, we get Anthony Simons. We want to keep the salary. We want to just shed all of this, and so we could probably get something back decent for Anthony Simons. But with at least a pick, it's like maybe there's not a guy we want at 9 that we like. Maybe that's why,
They could have got
because
Mellowash.
I was thinking that too.
They
You
need a
were
big.
exactly right. Hell yeah, they don't got no big. They don't got no big. But overall, like this deal for the Clippers. I like it for the Suns now. They got off the Bradley Beal stuff. But let's keep it moving. Let's move this. I like Toronto as a sleeper team. I'm telling you, bro. I had the Raptors as my ride or die, but I took them out. I think the Raptors are actually going to be better than what people expect. Like they're gonna be better than Charles Hornets. I hope. I hope they will, but I expect the Raptors to be better than what we expect, though. But let's go. Let's talk about the summer league, man. Let's talk about summer league. Last time we talked, it was the Utah and the California Classic going on, but we never saw Cooper Flag, Bronny James. We never really saw them. We saw Ron Harper. We saw a lot of rookies play in this
Yeah.
summer league, and there's been some showings. But what's your take on summer league? Because next time we come back on here, summer league will be over with. So what's your take on what you've been seeing from summer league in Vegas?
Well, first and foremost, Cal Filipowski, that boy was on a
Mm-hmm.
mission. I mean, I know it's summer league and he's supposed to be playing better than everyone, since he has a lot of experience. But that man averaged almost 30 and 7, and he shoot 39 from the three. I said, okay, this is what they wanted from him last year. And what they wanted from him at Duke. But now he's showing why he was a highly touted high school prospect. But yeah, he surprised me a lot. David Garcia for the Spurs. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's averaging 24 points. He went undrafted last year. He played at like Memphis, but he's averaging 24 points. Bro, the man is shooting 63% from the three. He's hitting four out of six of his attempts from three, out of every game, out of the 3 games in the Vegas Classic so far. And then Topic has, I know this is his first year back playing against NBA competition. He's coming back off injury. But offensively, he does not look ready. He does not look like, I don't know if it's because he hasn't had enough reps. But as of right now, his shot still looks nasty. It doesn't look well. Like I say, he reminds me of another Josh Giddey. But his IQ and his passing is above average. Um, and then for some of the sophomores, Isaiah Collier, he still looks the same, bro. He don't look like he's developed at all. I thought coming into summer league, he's only averaging like 13 points. I thought coming into summer league, he would have easily jumped that up to like 20 because you're playing against rookies and guys who haven't even been in the NBA, don't know what NBA system, um, and it hasn't had any real NBA quality minutes. But he still looks the same to me. Alex Sarr, same thing with Alex Sarr. He looks more aggressive, but it doesn't look like he got any better. So yeah, those are some of the little things that I got so far from summer league.
No Bronny or Cooper. Well, we'll talk about them. We'll talk about them in a minute. If I had to look, I like what Carter Bryant is doing on defense. Hey man, look like when it's like 5 seconds left in the game, put Carter Bryant in. He looks amazing on the defensive end. His offense ain't looking the greatest so far, but defense wise, he already looked like all NBA second team defense right there. Low key, I know it's just summer league, but I just feel like on the defensive end, he's showing me something. I feel like he's been amazing. Uh, Trey Johnson, Trey Johnson looks good.
Certified
He
shot chucker.
he is a certified shot chucker, but he looks like a really good player, and he looked like when it gets kind of like in the middle, late in the year, he gonna be the starting point guard for the Wizards, and he's gonna start killing for that team. He looks really good so far, and with the sophomores, I'm surprised you ain't name him. Rob Dillingham, Shannon, and Terrence Shannon. I know they went far in the playoffs and stuff like that, but they look really good. They look like they're ready for their second year jumps already, and that they're ready to contribute next year. And I think last week you said Rob probably isn't like, I guess, the guy. I think that's what you say. I could be wrong. If you could correct me, I don't remember. But so far, Rob looks like one of the best players in summer league. The same with Terrence Shannon. He looks like one of the best. And Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears, they look really good, obviously in summer league. But that's some of my takes for them. But let's say Bronny for last. Let's start with Cooper Flag. What was your takes on Cooper Flag? Is only 2 games in summer league.
Well, that first game, I expected him to come out shooting. I think I said I thought he was gonna play like he was gonna get what he got at Duke, like around 18, 20. I expected to be a rough shooting night, but I didn't expect him to go. What was it, like 5 for 21 or something like
Five
that?
for 21. It's 5 for 21.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I mean, but I mean, like I've been saying from the get go, Cooper Flag is not going to be the same once he gets to the league. His handle looks better than what he did at Duke. I do like that he worked on his handle. He still needs to work on his jump shot though. And he has to still now it's not about athleticism anymore. It's about skill. Um, because there's been times where he tried to back somebody down and throw his shoulder into him and rise up, and he couldn't do the same thing that he was doing in high school and at Duke. But he looked good that second game though. That second game he looked really well. Um, but yeah, it's the same thing with Cooper. He still needs to work on his handle and still needs to work on his shooting. But he looked good that second game for sure.
I thought the first game was definitely a shot chucker. Like you said, just going out there being aggressive, was just shooting the lights out, getting to the rim. But it showed me he could do a lot of other things, obviously, and maybe some people did never seen him do other things like he was at Duke. Like remember at the end of the game, he made a defensive stop. He blocked forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot who he blocked, but he blocked the shot, came down the court, passed it to Ryan Nimhart, who deserves some love. He
Yeah, he
been
was
really
playing good.
good. He been good to summer league, but Ryan Nimhart for the three, it's like he just was able to do other stuff, but over like the scoring was bad. Like that's just facts. 5 for 21 for 10 points. That was bad. But you just saw the other things he was able to do, and it's like okay, that's cool. And like you said, work on the shooting, work on the handling, and I think he's already good. I think he's gonna go into the Mavericks as an impact player, but I don't think so. At least early on with the Mavericks, I don't think they're asking him to basically go out there in second game like drop 31. I don't think that's what Jason Kidd and them asking for. Just do the other things. Bring the ball up. Like you said, work on your handle. Be able to shoot. Sometimes you might be in the corner, catch and shoot. We know you're going to play defense. We know that's going to happen. So just do the other things that make us one of the best teams in the West. And he showed that in game one. Now, in game two, he was just out there just scoring. He dropped 31 points. He was amazing. Thought he did everything. But overall, I thought Cooper Flag was just a really good player. And it's like, this is what we expect from a number one pick. It's just crazy. It's just sad that we only saw 2 games. But I think that's the norm now. We're not going to see these guys play the whole summer league. It's just not going to happen.
No, once they have one big game, once one of them top recruits, I mean top picks have a good game, they shutting them down. Um,
It'd be,
I
it'd
am
be
curious to see though what Jason Kidd is gonna do because most of Cooper Flag's career he's had the ball in his hands. So now that you got AD, and then once Kyrie returns, and then you got D'Lo, is Jason Kidd gonna do what he did like with Giannis and put the ball in his hands? Because we haven't seen what Cooper Flag really looks like without the ball in his hands, um, for majority of the game. So I wonder how Jason Kidd is gonna work him into the offense. Is he actually gonna let him continuously bring the ball up and have the ball in his hands, or is he gonna use him more off ball?
do you? Because if you look, wait, first thing, do you think he starts? That's my first question. Do you think he starts? Because we know
Right
it's
away,
D'Lo.
no.
We know it's D'Lo, Clay, PJ Washington, maybe AD, Gaffer or Lively, whoever. So that's
No,
I just wanted to ask that.
I don't think Jason Kidd gonna start him right away.
Okay, so at least for now, right now on July 17th, I think he starts. That's just me. Now, if he does hypothetically start, or even if he comes out the bench, is he technically not one of the best ball handlers on the team? Like he's secondary ball. Now, I'm not counting Kyrie. I'm not counting him. I'm just counting right now. Like, is he not one of the best ball handlers that might be on the court? Because like, let's hypothetically he starts. D'Lo, Clay Thompson really isn't the greatest ball handler. We know AD and Lively are handling the ball. So Cooper technically is the second ball handler. Then on the bench, they got a deep team. Who is it? Najee Marshall, hypothetically Cooper Flag.
I think is Dante
Dan,
Exum still with them?
he's back on them. He signed back with them. He signed back. Dante Exum is on the team. And even if Dante Exum does start, it's like he's technically one of their best ball handlers when he's on the court.
They still got Jaden Hardy.
It's gonna be a lot of I don't. Does Jaden Hardy get like some legit run?
You would hope so.
Like
This is year 3 for him.
they're kind of a 9-man deep, and mind you, because we're going off of like we know what they're hypothetically. D'Lo, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, AD, Lively. Then off the bench, you got Dante Exum, you got Najee Marshall, you got Max Christie, you got Daniel Gafford, and Caleb Martin to an extent, Jaden Hardy. Somebody ain't getting ticked. Somebody ain't getting ticked. So it's like, if you look at that, Cooper Flag is probably one of the best ball handlers. And I think Jason Kidd actually will put the ball in his hands to an extent. Maybe not be the overly point guard, but I can see him doing that. Like you said, he had Giannis. And he put the ball in Giannis' hands. I think he could do the same thing with Cooper Flag. It's not out of the realm. What you think of Ryan Harper? I don't know why I was about to say Ron. I was about to say Ron. I knew it wasn't Ron, but Dylan Harper. What you think of Dylan Harper?
He looked good. He still looks like that groin injury was messing with him, but he looked good those 2 games that he's played. Shooting still needs a little bit of work. But yeah, he looks okay. He looks like he belongs to like him, VJ, Cooper, Trey Johnson. They look like they belong. Derek Queen's played really good. But yeah, he looks good. I like Dylan Harper. He looks good.
When I saw him play that first game, I'm like, they're gonna run that 3 guard lineup with Fox,
Yeah,
Stephon. They're gonna do it. Maybe not a
yeah.
lot, but they're gonna do it, bro. Dylan Harper is like, I think when you told me he's like 6'6", I was like, damn, is he really 6'6"? But he's a tall, lanky dude, bro. Like when he blocked dude's shot, bro, his arm like long as hell. I'm like, damn. But he's a good defender. Just need to work on his shooting. But they're gonna run that lineup, and he's good. Like he's a good player, and they got a steal with him. But let's get into the guy, man. Your guy, Bronny James. What did you like from Bronny James so far this summer league?
He looks more decisive. He looks like, he looks more decisive. He looks more aggressive. I still want him to be a little bit more aggressive. Because I don't think he took more than 15 shots. Either where it was in the California Classic or the Vegas Classic. I don't think he took more than 15 shots. But like I said, he looks more decisive. He looks more aggressive. He actually looks like he knows what he's doing out there now. I think he's definitely going to get some rotation minutes this year. I don't think he's going to get like 20 to 25 minutes, but he's definitely going to see the court more than he did last year for sure.
Where Francisco at? Talking about Gabe Vincent, NPC. Both of y'all already said.
He better than Gabe Vincent. My eyes.
That's fair. Yeah, last game against the Clippers, he only took 10 shots. Did he play against the Pelicans? I'm looking now.
Yeah, he did.
He took 11. But he's played good.
Yeah, he's played good.
He's played pretty good. Like, I think they do like an all summer league first team. I'll put Bronny on there. I'll put Bronny on there.
I wouldn't put him on. Nah, I wouldn't put him on the first team.
I'll put him on the first team, bro. I think Bronny been playing decent.
He played good, but his people has been playing better than him.
Like who? I'm just asking. I actually don't know.
Montez Bazelis, Ron Holland, Keyshawn George, AJ Mitchell. It's a lot of players playing better.
AJ Mitchell been hooping. You said he don't do. You said he shouldn't even be there. He out there hooping.
Oh, AJ Mitchell.
Yeah.
Nah, he shouldn't be out there. Shit, bro, he averaging over 20 something a game. He shouldn't even be out there. But I get why they got him out there. He ain't played none last year, so.
What is your thoughts on like the Nets? Because they running out their whole rookie lineup out there. What are your thoughts on them?
What's that guy in New Orleans? The guy from France, New Orleans. What's his name? It starts with a T. The point guard they drafted from France out there. He's played better than I expected. Of course, his shot still isn't falling or his shot isn't translatable, but I like the way he's played with pace. I like the way his decision making. He's been good out there. Danny Wolf has surprised me though. I thought Danny Wolf was gonna come in summer league playing better than that, but I don't even think he's averaging 10 points a game. He surprised me. Igor Denham. I don't think he only played like 1 or 2 games, so we really haven't even really seen anything from him Uh, he's been chucking up a lot of threes though from the 2 games
He
he's
should.
played. And he can't, but he's been chucking up a lot of threes. But yeah, the Nets. I ain't gonna lie, none of them picks look like they a hit. I ain't even gonna lie,
This,
none
I
of them.
mean, we ain't expecting nothing from the Nets this year. They're bad. They're gonna be bad. They're gonna tank because they're trying to get AJ. That's the goal. And I remember when we after the draft, I said they were a loser, and I think you said they were a loser, but I was like they're a loser because I don't think they wanted to really keep all those picks. I think they wanted to use them picks to go up and get maybe a Malawatch or something, or a Ron. I said Ron, a Dylan Harper, maybe even try to go for first pick. I'm just hypothetical. Like they wanted to use it for something like that, and they didn't. They didn't want to use these picks, but you're talking about Nolan Traore. Like that's
Traore,
who I
yeah,
think. Yeah, that's who
he's
you're.
played good. He's been the best one. He's played the best out of all their draft picks.
I mean, Danny Wolf shown like he's a decent passing big man. That's what he's shown. I think, but it's like, what do we like? I'm not expecting nothing from the Nets. Like, I don't even like their team is not good. It's just Michael Porter Jr., Claxton. They don't even got Cam Thomas now. He's still on the market trying to get 30 mil a year. He ain't getting that. He's not getting 30. It's not gonna happen. So I don't know what they're gonna do. But overall though, summer league has been good.
You know who else
Man,
look good?
who?
Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard.
Shepard
Reed
don't
Shepard
belong, bro.
finally got. He finally got some. He finally got some tick, and he showed. He showed why he should have got some tick last year. That boy, bro. He came out that first game, bro. He came out. He took like 10 shots in the first quarter. Literally, ain't nobody else shoot that ball but him the first quarter, bro. I'm like, damn.
He
But he
he
looked
went on
good.
he went on a personal 9-0 run, just hitting threes, bro. But that's always been his game. It was just them guys that's in front of him was better than him last year. But this year, he's gonna play. Like he's going to
Mm-hmm.
play. The
No, for
thing
sure.
is, the only thing, and I know me and you both know the problem with him and what we're worried about is Ime don't play. And if you ain't out there playing some defense, he will take you out. He will take you out
Yeah,
the game, and that's his
he
weak point.
talked about it. He talked about it during summer league. He said, that of course, the entire summer he's been working on his defense, because he know he needs to play defense in order to get some minutes out there. So hopefully they can find some minutes for Reed Shepard.
He's gonna.
Ron Holland's been playing real good too. He's been playing really good. His shot looks better. He's shooting 46 from three right now in
Does he
the
get?
2 games he played.
I know he played last year, but does he get like a? It does
More
he is
more
he a
take.
contributor this year? Like we're counting on you this year to help us. Last year, I don't think they counted on him to help, but is this year they counting on him to actually help the Pistons?
Uh, Honestly, I don't know. I feel like it comes down to how stuff plays out in training camp and the preseason because you just got Karis LeVert, you just got Duncan Robinson, Jaden Ivey's back, um, so it's like it's a lot of guys that he got to fight for minutes for, and then those other 2 guys, I feel like JD Bickerstaff would trust them more because they're veterans in the league. And so it'd be easier to trust them than it would be for Ron Holland because he still has, just because you doing this in summer league, that doesn't mean you're gonna do it in the regular season. So, I feel like it depends on how he plays during training camp and in the preseason.
Two more things, then we'll move on. You think so? You think Rob Dillingham this showing in summer league? You think he's gonna get like some tick? Because last year he didn't get no
Yeah,
run. Period.
no, yeah, he's getting some tick for sure. To be honest with you, I think Terrence Shannon gonna be the first guy off the bench though. Or him or Nas, him
They
or
still got
Nas.
Dante.
Yeah, I think Nas and Terrence Shannon gonna come off the bench before him because Terrence Shannon looks like he needs to low key. I ain't gonna lie, he low key look like he need to play some. He need to contribute a lot for them.
Hey, you hoop with him.
Yeah,
You hoop with him, so you know firsthand how he played. You know, so this isn't shocking what you said. This ain't shocking to
no,
you.
mm-mm.
And he was supposed to be like a high pick. It's just stuff happens. I ain't gonna go into that, but we
Yeah,
know what happened. He was supposed to be a lottery pick. Like that's what he was supposed to be a lottery pick.
yeah, yeah.
And the last thing, man, it always happens to us. Our Bulls rookie got dunked on and had one of the nastiest posters ever and made them one of the most ugliest faces ever, bro. It never fails,
Seriously,
bro. It
As
never
soon as I
fails.
say that, I sent the picture to the group chat. This is who we drafted. Even though he did have a good game, he had like 23 points. He had a good game, but I'm like, dog.
Why does this happen to us? This never
I
fails,
don't
bro.
know. I don't know. I just hope that he's better than Patrick Williams.
You think he gonna be better than Patrick Williams? I'm just asking. I don't
I
know.
hope so. I hope so. I hope
I
so.
don't, why do now that I think about it, we have Montes, Patrick Williams. Why do we draft another four? And then we already got a lot of guards. I'm confused. I don't get it.
The Bulls are being the Bulls. Montez looked good though. Bazelis, he looked real good. He looked real good out there. I think he's gonna take the next step this year.
What do you expect from him this year? Like, how much you think he'll average?
What did he average last year? Montez. He averaged. Oh, he's definitely getting more than 8 points. He's definitely gonna up that to like 13 to 15. Yeah, he's definitely gonna up this scoring.
But yeah, man, our rookie made one of the craziest faces of all time, bro. If you gonna get dunked on, you can't make that face. You
Yeah,
can't.
bro.
You can't
They
make
talking
that
about it like
face,
he was getting back shots in mid. I'm like, Jay, y'all diabolical.
bruh. That face. But John Furphy though, hey, white boy between two defenders and you get dunked on. Now that's gonna be on the internet forever, brother. Now you can't escape that, brother.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't
You,
escape that, bro.
you can't.
Only
You
way he
can't.
escape that, he has to play very well. Like he has to go crazy. That's the only way. Even if he do, I still feel like he ain't gonna be able to live that down.
Nah, he ain't gonna live that down. But let's go to the next thing. Let's talk about this. Last week we talked about Chet Holmgren getting the extension. This week, last week it was J-Dub. J-Dub inked an extension with the OKC Thunder, and now with all three of the guys getting extensions, they are paying just these three guys $822 million just from three people. All right. All right, Chris. All
You
right,
saw
Chris.
you saw
Yes, I'm not even putting that on the screen, bro. I'm not even putting that. If you in the comments, you in the comments. I'm not even putting that on the screen. I'm not
he talking about bro ejaculated in the air.
I ain't even putting that on the screen, bro. I'm not even gonna do that, bro. I'm not even gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. But these guys, all three of them are getting paid $822 million for the next 5 years. But I want to ask you, was it the right move to pay all three of these guys the max contracts?
As of right now, yes, it was the right move. Because you guys just won a championship. And you running it back with this team. Only reason why I say yes for right now is because in the future, you still gotta pay Case and Wallace. You still gotta pay Hardenstein. So it's like and then on top of that, you got I think that they resign Isaiah Joe. If not, they still gotta pay him in the next couple of years. So it's like you're not gonna have because they're in the second apron right now, right?
Not right now. But once these extensions kick in, which I think is next year, they'll be on second. They'll be
And
on second.
so now you guys are going to be in the second apron. You can't stay in the second apron every single year because we know those are penalties that are being added towards your team as far as the flexibility during free agency and signing players. Um, but as of right now, yes, because you guys just won a championship and you have to run it back. Um, you have to keep this team together to try and win another championship. But once it gets towards the future, your books are going to be tied up with just those three players, and it's going to be hard to add players and to keep that championship roster together. Um, so eventually, I feel like they're going to have to move on from either J Dub or Check, one of the two.
Let me read these. I'm not putting that other Francisco one up. Does that meme beat the cat one though?
Which one was the cat one? The one
I
with
don't
him
know.
and DeMarcus Cousins when he was trying to
If
back
that's
down
the case,
DeMarcus Cousins.
yes. If that's the case,
Yeah, it beat
yes.
that. It beat
It
that
beats
one.
that
But Cat got
easily.
so many memes. I don't even know which one. He got too many. He got the tramp stamp one. He got.
Oh, is that a?
I think
I
that's
don't even
real,
know.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
I don't
think it's
know.
real.
Chet overpaid. If the rings doesn't count in the future, it's gonna be a huge problem. I don't think Chet overpaid. I think he kind of got what he got. He didn't get. He didn't get what J Dub got because he's the third overall pick. So his should honestly be more than J-Dub's, but J-Dub has been better than him. So J-Dub got the highest one out of the two.
I think what Francisco's saying, like for that year that he played, he didn't deserve 200. I think they giving him 200 because of what he can be. That's what I think the 200 is coming from. Because if we being honest, he didn't play like he deserved a $200 million contract. One, because he was injured most of the year, and then two, he just since he was injured, he didn't really, you know, keep that consistency like he started off the year with. Um, so I feel like that's why Francisco saying he's overpaid. He really
You
didn't
think
have
he
that
overpaid?
$200 million.
You think he overpaid? He get
Um,
50 a year. Once this kicks in, he's gonna get 50 a year.
he didn't play like $50 million a year last year, but like I said, I think that was more for the potential of what he can do and what he can be. I think he's worth the 200 mil for sure, but I don't think he played like a $200 million player last year.
J-Dub is gonna get paid 57. You think he worth 57 a year? I'm just asking. I don't know.
J Dub played for that. He played well enough to. He played for that. Yeah, J Dub definitely deserves that.
And you said, I think Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins. You can look it up for me. I think they're both signed to contracts already. They're just really low, and I think they both. I think Sam Presti signed them to 4-year deals, so they're set. I think they probably have three
Yeah,
years left.
Wiggins, his end of his contract is the 28-29 season,
He's
and then
good.
for Isaiah Joe, he got a team option at the end of the 27-28 season.
20. So that's in 2 years.
Hmm.
So, okay, Isaiah Hardenstein has a team option. They're most likely not gonna. They're not gonna like accept that. They're not
Yeah, that's
gonna
for
do that.
28 mil.
They're not doing that. That's not gonna happen. Lou Dort, I think, has a team option. I don't think they're gonna accept that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
But you
What is
need
his?
Luke Dort. It's
I agree.
17.
It's
It's
17,
17.
and you
Hmm.
know what he's done for them, and he's probably gonna have another good defensive year next year. You know, we hope so. He's probably gonna want at least close to 20 mil, and they won't be able to do that. I doubt they
That's
do that. I highly doubt it.
That's why I was saying like this. It's for now. It's a good thing, but for the future, like is losing Luke Dort, Hartenstein, and potentially Isaiah Joe, because Isaiah Joe, well, his is in 2 years, but is losing Cason Wallace or Hartenstein or Luke Dort worth it? I mean, because
Well,
you decimating your depth, and if you do that, then it's like a
and Caruso, he has 4 years. He signed a new deal.
yeah,
But I don't think
Caruso
his
gonna be
has
there.
options. I don't think he has options. So
Mm-mm,
he's just there.
mm-mm,
How much is he getting
mm-mm.
paid?
Next year he's getting paid 18, and then it goes up.
It goes up. Okay. I think, was it the right move to extend all three? Yes, you had to.
Yeah,
You had to do that.
yeah, you had to.
There was no you like you said, won a championship. They all played great. Jada played great. Chet had his moments, but Chet has been decent. We know what Shea is. You had to. But I feel like in this time frame, we know we can win it. We could potentially win a championship. So let's go for it. But we have to sign our players. Like I said, Isaiah Hartenstein, you're most likely gonna let him go. It is what it is. We have him for 2 years. He helped us win. If he helps us win another year, hey, hooray. Lou Dort, we love Lou Dort. Defensive anchor, the Dorter Chamber. Cold nickname, the Dorter Chamber. But it's not. It might not be worth it to pay him. You got AJ Mitchell. They signed AJ Mitchell to a new deal, so you're gonna have him. His deal ain't. It's not like it's
Yeah, it's cheap.
high.
He getting
Yeah,
like
it's cheap.
9 mil. He getting less
That
than
ain't.
10 mil.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. So we still have AJ Mitchell. Like you said, don't even deserve to be in the summer league because he been hooping. Jalen Williams, he signed a new deal, and I think he's getting paid like 9 something. That ain't
Yeah.
nothing. He's so
Mm-hmm.
like you have the players, Casey Wallace. Now that's gonna be interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do with him because then he going into year 3. So the next year, I think next year he can get a contract assist. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Now that's I don't know. Topic, you still have him on this rookie deal, depending on how people feel about him. We got Topic. And the thing is, Sam Presti drives good. He drives really great. We hate Lou Dort. Yes, we. Why do we hate Lou Dort? Lou Dort's good.
No, Luke Dort is decent. I've been on Luke Dort train for a minute.
Yeah, you have. You have. You've been in the Luke Dort train since the bubble. You have. Definitely have. But Sam Presti drafts good. And I'm not saying whoever he drafts in the future can do what Hardenstein and Luke Dort. But I think whoever he drafts can play decent enough to do what they done. Like they just drafted who was the big man they got? They
Thomas
drafted.
Sober.
Can he not be Isaiah Hardenstein, but can he do enough to be like, we got a decent big man to replace Hardenstein?
We
I
don't
think he can
know.
do
We
that.
haven't seen
Yeah,
him.
we don't
We
know.
haven't seen him.
We don't know. But I think he thinks that. I think he knows that. That's why he drafted him with that high pick. And his Isaiah Hardenstein might be gone. And maybe AJ Mitchell can replace Lou Dort. Who knows? Don't know. I'm just saying something. But maybe he can. So I think you had to do it. I would have gave them all the max because they weren't taking nothing less. But they all three deserved it, especially Shea. He deserved it. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like Shea could get paid 70 something. J-Do could get paid 57. Chet getting paid 50. That's a lot of money for just three people. That is a lot of money. And we saw what the Celtics did. They didn't win again. We breaking this up. Now this is different because they're all young. Let's just say in this 2 years, not this, but this year, this coming up here in the next year, if say they don't win, could you hypothetically see them trading one of Chet or Jada? Could you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think J Dub's gonna be the odd man out. Because
Wow.
it's hard to find a good big like Chet that can shot block, guard the perimeter, shoot threes, has a handle. It's hard to find big man like Chet. And I'm not saying that J Dubs is replaceable, but he's more replaceable than Chet is. Chet's like they used to call Chet the unicorn. Um, so yeah, I feel like they'll trade J Dub before they trade Chet.
You think Chet and Shea Gilders with a surrounding of talent, could they be a championship team? Depending on who, obviously, the position.
Depending on who you put around them. Yeah, I can see them too. I can see them too winning another chip.
Would you trade Casey Wallace, knowing you're gonna most likely be in the second April, or do you have to sign him too?
Um, I'll trade them because you got AJ Mitchell, you got Topic, you have other players on there who are on lesser contracts that can probably give you the same production that Casey Wallace can. So I'll trade them and see what I can get for
Mm. And according to this, 77 million of these contracts are not guaranteed, so they can release some of these guys. Okay, so Bobby Mark says the Thunder have the resource to be sustainable for the foreseeable future. 14 first in the next 7 years, including potential of 4 in 2026. The revenue stream, new arena in 2028, national TV contract, possible expansion, contracts staggered in the future. So according to this, they can do this. Like they can be good. They can't. They might not be boss and just give up after 2 years. You want one, you didn't do nothing, then we just give up. So it looks like the Thunder could actually do this. And like I said, they could be the next dynasty in the NBA. And the fifth lowest payroll. They have the fifth lowest payroll. Contract stagger in the future. SGA doesn't start until, so his deal really doesn't start until 27, 28. So in this window, because I think he's going to get paid like, I think it's high 30s or 40, if you can look that up. Something
them. Yeah,
around there.
38.
Yeah, he ain't
38.
getting paid. He's getting underpaid crazy now. But
Mm-hmm.
for now, he's not getting paid anything. So yes, they could do that. But once 27, 28 start, they might have to start doing something. That's when they starting to get like, yeah, we might have to get rid of y'all. But I trust Sam Presti. I think he's gonna make the right moves to basically replace Isaiah Hardenstein and Ludor. Even though those guys were great, I think he can do it. I really think. Oh, I think the Thunder can make the moves and stay like a dynasty. But let's move on. Let's start. Let's go with the 76ers. You know, the 76ers, we have high hopes for them. You had them on your ride or die teams. You took them off. I like the 76ers only because of Joel Embiid, somewhat of Paul George. But Joel Embiid got his knee surgery in April, and he's still not able to do no on contact work. Paul George just recently had surgery on his knee because he hurt his knee in a previous workout like a week before. So with these news, what is your expectations for Philly? And it's like, is it over? Like, is it over for Philadelphia 76?
It's sad. It's sad to see. This reminds me of like the Brooklyn Nets when nobody could stay healthy on the court for them. Like I said, it's very sad to see because we know Joel Embiid is a top five player in this league. We know Paul George is a very good player, and then they have a very good team now. And it's like, bro, it's injury after injury after injury. We have not seen Joel Embiid past the second round. We haven't seen Paul George pass. Well, no, Paul George they made it to the
Conference
well, they made
finals
it to the conference finals. They made it to the
with the
conference finals,
Clippers.
but yeah. But it's sad to see, bro, because they can't put it together. They have a really good team that can make a deep playoff run, if not contend for a title. But they just can't stay healthy. And me personally, I'm off the train now because you guys can't even stay healthy. Are you guys going to even give us 65 games? Are you even going to give us 50 games? Are you even going to give us 40 games? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing out here? They can't stay healthy to save their life. So I mean I don't believe anymore. I don't believe because every season and every off season it's always something. Either it's a knee, it's a foot, it's a back. What was it? It was Paul George's shoulder. It's always something with them. So I hope that they can start the season off healthy. And I hope that they can stay healthy for the entire season, so we can actually see some good Philly basketball because Philly deserves it. Um, but I'm off the train, bro. I'm off the train.
So with Paul, I'll start with Paul George. I was kind of like, I don't want to say, but I was kind of like, wow, he just got hurt. He just hurt again.
Yeah, mine was the same reaction.
Like I wasn't like, oh my god, wow, but I was just like, wow, he just got hurt again. And then now they talking about. I know you saw the report. Like they're gonna basically wait until he's fully healthy. Who knows when that's gonna be there? I know we're only in July, but who knows when that's gonna be? Bro, training camp is in technically 2 months.
2 months.
September
Yep, two
is
months.
in
Yep.
September. So we're creeping up. We're creeping up now. Now with Joel Embiid, let me wait until we get to say August. Because I know with him, he's a slower. He's a slow like person when it comes to the injuries. So it might take him a minute. So when they said he hasn't done no basketball activity on the court yet, I was like, that's kind of what I expected. Like I didn't expect it because it said that he got the surgery in April. Now I know we in July, so what's that? May, June. So that's basically almost 3 months. 3 months. So I'm kind of not shocked. I want to wait and see what in August. If he ain't doing nothing, say like late August, I'm gonna be concerned because if that's the case, we're probably most likely not gonna get a healthy Joel Embiid. Paul George, at this point, I don't know. At this point, he's just finessing the Sixers. He's just finessing them at this point because you ain't been healthy really since you've been in Philly. And now it's just Tyrese Maxey. And then I just saw Kendrick Perkins on First Take talk about some, man, if it get bad like this, Tyrese Maxey might ask out of Philly because what am I supposed to do with this? This is bad. Two of my other best players keep getting hurt, and I can't win with this team. And I think he's a winner. He wants to win. So what am I going to do with this? And you can't trade Joel Embiid. I think they want to get rid of him, but it's like, who wants a big guy that stay hurt every year? Who wants that?
Yeah, ain't nobody giving that much up for him.
Who wants Paul George? We know Paul George is getting hurt all the time now. Now the Clippers look like some geniuses. Got rid of Paul George and look at them now. They good. Like, I don't know what we expect from Philly this year. Like, I like Philly. I like them because of Joel Embiid, but man, they looking like another below average team.
Now with Joel Embiid, only reason it's concerning for me is because, like you said, training camp is in 2 months, and you have to get back in shape. And like you said, Joel Embiid, he's a big guy, bro. So him trying to just get in shape during training camp, he's not going to be in his best shape possible to start the season. I mean, then on top of that, he might sit out parts of training camp because of that knee. So him not being able to get any on the court work, that's kind of concerning for me because you have to be in basketball shape. And I don't think training camp is enough time for him specifically to get back in basketball shape.
And I don't
Because
care what any. Oh, no, go ahead. No, finish.
I was the last thing I was gonna say, just trying to ramp it up before the season. That's how you get injured more. You ain't been doing nothing all off season, barely did anything in training camp, and now when the season comes, you're trying to go 200%. That's how your body. That's how you mess up and break down your body even more.
Is could we see the last? Not, I don't think it's gonna be the last, but like, could we see the last of a prime Joel Embiid? Could this be it of prime?
Low key. Remember I said it was this year. I can't remember if it was in the summertime of last year or right before the season started. Is it crazy to say? Is it too late for Joel Embiid to retire soon?
I remember you. I do remember you saying that. I do remember. I don't remember when you said it, but I do remember you saying that. I do remember you
Yeah,
saying
bro. Like now looking at it, like that's not too far fetched to say Joel Embiid retires in the next 3 to 4 years. He can't even stay on the court.
that. It's sad because he's really great. He's a great player.
Yeah.
He just can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy. Bro, he's like 300 pounds and he's like 7'2". And that hurts on the knees, man. And you did, if you read, I didn't read the whole article. I skimmed through it. That article very long, so I didn't read the whole thing. And he been going through a lot. He been going through a lot of stuff, man. And then it was one thing he was worried. Like he said, this year is my most important year, basically, because he knows he's coming off injury. He knows he has to be healthy for his team to make a deep run, but he can't do anything because he's still hurt. He's
Hey, is this
still
the
hurt.
best team they had since that year with Ben Simmons in them?
On paper? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, this is the same team, so I say, yeah, this is technically the same team. All they did was add VJ. I thought
No,
last
I'm
year's
saying
team.
so. Like you remember when they had Ben, him,
Yeah,
who else they have on that team?
Tobias
That
Harris,
real
JJ Redick.
Tobias, JJ. Yeah, they a real deep team.
Yeah,
You
I
think it's
thought
the
that team
same
was
as that
good.
team?
On paper, I thought it was close. I don't think it's better than that team, but I think it's close on paper. If you get a healthy Paul George, a healthy Embiid, and the Tyrese Maxey is always healthy, that team could give that Philly team some go. That Philly, that Philly team was good, bro. That team was good. They just lost on the Kawhi Leonard double doink
Yeah.
bounce. Like
Hey,
that's all it was.
if they win that game 7, do they win that chip that year?
Because they would have faced Milwaukee in the conference finals. They probably beat them again. They probably beat that team. Because they won the finals. Because they would have faced Golden State. KD's
And
hurt.
KD hurt.
They kind of. I think they would have had a chance. I think they would have had a chance of winning. That team was really good. Like Ben Simmons was on point, but Joel Embiid, he in the playoffs, he be kind of stinking it up. I ain't gonna lie, he do be stinking it up in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler, we know what he is. Tobias Harris, good. He's still a good player, but he was good at that time. They could have had the chance. JJ Redick, we know what he is. Sharpshooter, man, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league at that time. They probably could have won low key. Then a lot of things would have changed, man. A lot of things would have changed, but it is what it is. Hey, man, but Kawhi Leonard had a great year that year, man. Kawhi Leonard was a monster. He was a dog
Yeah.
that year. But yeah, man, and like with Joel Embiid, I want him to be healthy, but it's really hard. He's still on my, he's still on my ride or die. If he missed time, he will definitely be off. I'll guarantee you that. But it's just sad, like looking at the article. He says that he stays to himself. He really doesn't like read text messages. He said he had like 8,000 unread text messages and stuff like that. Like he just don't look at text messages no more, like because of tragic events happen and stuff like that. He said he don't talk to James Harden no more. Like James Harden just don't talk to him. James Harden don't talk to him because he think he's the reason why he's not in Philly no more. Now I don't know. Now I don't know if that's true or not. Don't know. But that's why he said James Harden just don't mess with him no more because he think he's the reason why he's basically in LA now. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's up to James Harden. I don't know. But it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And he was talking about how that people think that he just care about like just the awards and stuff like that. And he said like one thing, he was like, and I think you might agree to it. He's like, if I see I can have a chance of winning the MVP, everybody's gonna go for it. Nobody's just gonna be like, I got the MVP.
Yeah.
I'm in a race. I'm not really gonna go for it, even though everybody's gonna go for it. If you think you have a legit chance of winning, you're gonna go for it. And
You're
that's
gonna
what he
go
did.
for it. Yeah.
That's what he said. And he thinks everybody just thinks he just cares about these individual stats and stuff like that. And he's like, no, that's really not the case. But so like that lengthy article, but for the Sixers in general, man, it sucks because if they don't win nothing this year or go far, Nick Nurse is out of the job. He's gonna get fired. I know that for sure. He's definitely getting fired. And this might be it. They might think about trading Paul George. I don't know who taking 50 million Paul George. I don't know who doing that. But Joel Embiid, I don't know who taking Joel Embiid at 50 plus mil. I don't know who's doing that. So this is an important year for the Sixers because you have to win. You have to do something. Like you said, we have yet to see Joel Embiid in the conference finals. Shit. We just saw Tyrese Halliburton make a conference finals before you. Come on, brother. You are too great to not make it past the second round. You're too great. And we have to, and you guys have to do better. Now they brought back Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry. You got VJ now. We hope Jared McCain is healthy. Kelly Oubre is still there, drumming as your backup big man. So
Justin Edwards.
yeah,
They got some
Justin
nice
Edwards.
pieces over.
Yeah, they got on paper they got a good team. It's just can they just stay healthy? And I think you was like, man, they healthy, man. They could be up there top of the East. They could, but it's a what if. That's why I'm hesitant to be like, I don't know, because they don't stay healthy. They just don't. But yes, we should be worried about but Paul George, I'm kind of giving up on him at this point, bro, because there's no way you getting hurt again. Now it's a workout, but it's like, come on, bro. This is hurting us now. Now we don't know when he's coming back. Who knows how bad that knee injury is?
I was just gonna say because we don't know how bad it is. We don't even. It could be
So
just like how Amon Ra got like a cleanup in his knee. It could have been something like that, or we don't know. Like you said, we don't know how bad it is.
like with Paul George at this point, I don't know, brother. I don't know. But the Sixers, we need to worry about them. But let's wait until August, close to September to see how they are. Now let's move on to the Lakers. There's been a lot of news that's come out now, obviously, with the Lakers. LeBron James is not happy with the Lakers and all that, but I'll read a quote from Anthony Irvin of LA. He said LeBron James has reportedly been frustrated with the Lakers' lack of direction since the Westbrook trade. On LeBron James' side, there's real frustration over the Lakers' lack of direction since the Russell Westbrook trade. The whole thing has become pretty awkward, and yet the reality is they're both better off with each other. There is no trade the Lakers would make that would give James a better chance at a title than he has playing with Luka Doncic. Then it was a report from Gambo 987. He said the Lakers want to move on from LeBron James as soon as possible. Then we got the report of 4 teams contacted the Lakers about LeBron James. We saw it was the Dallas Mavericks, the Golden State Warriors, the Cavs, and the Clippers before Bradley Beal. And then they said that they told Luka that they were selling the team before LeBron James. So, what is your take on all this LeBron James stuff? And then, if he does say maybe get traded by, what's the best team?
Um. Well, I first and foremost, I think they should have told LeBron. They should have told LeBron James about the sale of the team. They should have told LeBron about the Luka trade. LeBron should have been more involved than what he is. LeBron James, Luka, and Austin Reeves and the rest of them guys. LeBron is a big reason why you guys can win a championship and fight for a championship. So just keeping him in the dark like that, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I understand because he's not the future of y'all team. Luka Doncic is. So it's like, of course, we're gonna tell Luka, and we're gonna keep Luka in the loop because we want to keep him here. Um, so it's like we have to make him as comfortable as possible. We have to make sure he's in the loop of everything because after LeBron's gone, we need him to stay here in order to keep our franchise alive. Um, but I think they should have been working with LeBron because it would have made things much simpler. LeBron could have helped build build a championship team to fit around him, Luca, and Austin Reeves. But keeping him in the dark like this, that's not gonna do nothing but make him. I mean, he's still gonna be professional, but it's not gonna do anything but anger him. And we might not get an as motivated LeBron James. But the best team for him to go to, I probably would say either that Cavs team or the Mavericks because one, they got enough pieces to trade for him, and still have a decent team and will compete for a championship. But to be honest, I like him more on the Cavs than I do with the Mavericks.
Remember when I said LeBron James is just an add-on now? Didn't I say that?
Mm-hmm.
And this is exactly what I'm like, bro. All this stuff, not telling him about the sale, not telling him obviously about a Luka trade, like all this stuff, bro. He's just an add-on piece now. Now he is one of your two best players. I get that, but LeBron is 40 years old now, bro. We're trying to move on to the Luka Doncic era. The LeBron era was really good. We won a championship, went to the conference finals twice. Now the rest, it is what it is. But it was overall good because you won a championship. But when you're 40 years old, bro, you're not the main focal point no more, bro. We can't just build around you no more. Now you could be the piece to build around Luka, but you aren't the main piece no more. That's why I said he's just an add-on guy now. He's just not that important. And then second, am I tripping? Wasn't he one of the most advocate person to get Westbrook? Am I tripping? Because I swear that was it. Because didn't he want Westbrook on the Lakers?
Mm-hmm.
So how can you be upset that you're basically looking at the Lakers different for making a trade, but you're the one that wanted Westbrook? I love LeBron, but then this summer, the stuff he just been saying is just been kind of crazy to me. Like, technically, you asked for this trade for Westbrook, so you're mad that the Lakers made the trade? That don't make sense to me. That's just kind of dumb. I'm sorry. That's not the smartest thing to say. Like, that was crazy to me. Like, LeBron James, still a great player. Well, I know when we get to the point when we do our top 10 players, we're still most likely gonna have LeBron in the top 10 somewhere. You're not the focal point no more, LeBron. And it's okay. It happens. We all gotta move on eventually, bro. If we work at a job with sales, if I'm 80 years old and then there's some dude that's 20 years old, they gonna move on to a 20-year guy and get rid of me because I'm 80. It happens. Well, I hope I ain't working at no job at 80. I'm just using that example. But I'm just saying that's how it works. So I think they should have told him about like all that stuff, but I'm not shocked because you're not the focal point no more, bro. And it's okay. It's okay. And now with the teams and stuff, honestly though, if I had to choose what was the best team, I say the Cavs because I think him, Mitchell, and Mobley. I ain't gonna lie. On paper. That's the team going to the finals right off rip.
What about him, Kyrie, and AD?
I don't. Well,
He's played with both. He got chemistry with both.
Honestly, I don't think none of these are realistic. But LeBron, Kyrie, AD, are they better? They better than the Thunder?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, if you're saying they're better than the Thunder, then they basically the best team in the West. So there ain't no point in saying the other teams. So basically, they're the best team in the West. But where's the depth deal? You gotta give up a lot of depth.
You gotta give up Cooper for sure. Cooper gotta go.
You gotta
give up one of them bigs.
You most likely gotta give up PJ Washington.
Yep, he gotta go too. I mean, but you still gonna have Najee on the bench. You still gonna have Caleb Martin on the bench. You still gonna have some decent role players.
No, PJ Washington, a Daniel Gafford or Lively, whoever, probably Daniel Gafford most likely. A Cooper flag, because Cooper ain't making nothing technically. You gotta give up a lot of depth. No. I'm just saying he's not making nothing. So it's like you still gotta match salaries. So I'm just thinking in my head on rip. Like I think PJ Washington is making close to 20. Daniel Gafford is making like 16 million, something like that. Cooper probably making close to 10 million or even above that. Like you gotta match these salaries, so you gotta give up a lot of depth. And the same with Cleveland. You most likely gonna have to give up
Cooper making 13.
So 13 million. PJ Washington, what is he making? 16, 17, something around there?
They would have to give up Cooper, PJ, Daniel Gafford, and probably say like Max Christie or something like that. And they can make it work.
Lakers in a heart. If I'm the Lakers, I'd do that right now. I'd do that right now. I'm so serious. I do. Hey, Cooper and Luka. Man, look, bro. White boys taking over LA. Hey man, I do that right now. I do that right now. But low key though, like I mean, Najee Marshall, Dante Exum, like bro, those guys are okay. But to count on them guys in a playoff setting to help me get to the finals, now we do got three great players. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have Najee Marshall decent, so let me take him out. But Caleb Martin, Dante Exum, and whoever else on that team, they are
Jaden
nowhere.
Hardy.
I'm okay. They're just not like obviously Cooper, a PJ Washington, a Daniel Gaffer, and like they're just not those. So that team isn't gonna be the best. We just talked about it with the Thunder, bro. You got eventually got three players, then with no depth, it'll be the same thing. You got three old guys with no depth. With the Cavs, I think you have to give up like Allen and Garland. I might do that.
Yeah, Garland. Garland got to go.
How
You
much
can
is
give up
Garland making?
DeAndre Hunt. He making 39. Um, you could low key give up Max Struess and Garland.
I want Jared Allen. I want Jared Allen. If I'm the Lakers, we starting with Jared Allen. That's who
He
I'm
making
starting with.
20.
That's cool. Okay, we throw him in there.
They not gonna ask for Garland because you already got Luca, but
Okay,
Jared
Garland.
Allen, you probably gonna have to throw Hunter in there.
That's fine. You need a
He
3 and
getting
D.
23. He getting 23, so that's 43 right there, and then probably Dean Wade,
How much Dean Wade making?
6 million. So
Okay,
it's
we
I
can throw him
mean
in there.
so
We can throw. I'm cool with
yeah.
that. Yep, right there. I'm good with that. I'm good. I'm good with Jared Allen, DeAndre Hunter, 3 and D. You need that lob threat, that little rim protector, and Jared Allen. Dean Wade is actually a good player. I'll take him. I'll do it. But I've been seeing people say like Garland on like to the Lakers if they do trade. You think Garland and Luka could play together?
No. No, they
Mm.
cannot play together. They
Mm.
cannot play together.
I did not know what's his. I did not know Garland was making $39 million. I thought he was making like. Honestly, I thought he was making probably like maybe like 30. Damn, they're not close to 40. That's
Man, he
crazy.
make 42. He make 39, 42, and 44.
Jesus Christ, he worth that? He worth 44 million? Think he worth that?
He around the 30s. I wouldn't say 40. I'd say he's definitely in the 30s though.
Mm. But yeah, overall though, I'm not shocked they leaving LeBron. Like they keeping LeBron out the loop. This is Luca's team now, brother. Like Luca is the guy. This is Luca Angeles. This is Luca Angeles. So get used to it. You think? So you think? Is this it for LeBron? Is this his last year in the league, or is his last year with the
Nah, I
Lakers?
think he got one more. I think he got one more year.
You think he leaves the Lakers
Um,
though?
depending on how the team shape up next year, probably if he can see he could sign somewhere with a better team and a better chance at a championship, I think he'll go somewhere else.
Because they said like LeBron is gonna go into training camp. He's gonna be him. He's gonna do what he's supposed to do. But they don't see no buyout. I don't think he's gonna buy out because it's like, why would you like? That was the point of like opting in. Because it's like if you wanted to go to the team, you could have just opted out and just went somewhere
Out and
else.
went to the team, yeah.
But you wanted that 50 mil. Like you wanted that. So I doubt you gonna give some money back to go to like. I doubt you do that. I don't see them trading because LeBron is great. But nobody's trading no 50 million for LeBron. I mean, nobody's trading all their assets to get 40-year-old LeBron James for $50 million. Now, LeBron was making like close to like, I say 37, 38 mil. I think they would have did it. I think teams would
And
do
then
it.
on top of that, we don't even know if he's gonna retire after this year or next year. So what's the point of trading for him? And he might not even play next year.
Hey, man, if you think you got a chance to win the championship, I say go for it. I say go for it. If you think you got a chance, hey, live out that championship, man. But yeah, LeBron James, I think he stays with the Lakers, but let's move on. Man, we can say that to next week because we're already kind of hour 30 in. Let's go. Let's talk about this Bleacher Report top 100 list. We're all excited to hear this. I want to hear what Charles has to say about this because, you know, this list was kind of crazy, man. So let's talk about
Bro,
this.
this list was boo boo, brother. They had I don't even bro. The man name is Paul Arizin or something like that. He was number 72. Jason Tatum is number 93. Dog, what are we doing? Bro, the man Paul Arizin, he played in like the 50s, dog. You telling me he's better than Jason Tatum?
Hey, that's what Bleacher Report thinks.
Like, dog, come on now. Bro, you have Manu Ginobili is great, but he's not better than Jason Tatum, dog. What are we doing? I don't
Yeah,
know how they did their requirements. I don't know if they did it off of talent. I don't know if they did it off of accolades. Because you got somebody like Dominique Wilkins who was ranked higher than Jason Tatum, and I think Jason Tatum has a better accolades.
yeah. I can't. I guess with Firefox, I can't share my screen. This is bad.
But yeah, bro, this makes no sense to me, dog. This makes no sense to me at all.
Like
Who, who
I can't share my screen on here. This is sad.
bro,
We're still gonna react to it, but it's just like wow. I can't.
my man's Dominique Wilkins. He's great. Don't get me wrong, but my man's 7 All NBAs, 9 All Stars, one scoring title, averaged 24, 6, and basically 2.5 assists with a steal, 46% from the field, and 31% uh, from the three. And then you got Jason Tatum, NBA champion, 6-time All Star, 5-time All NBAs, 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 45 from field goal, and 37 from three, and only 8 seasons. And he's not better than Dominique Wilkins.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna react. It just won't be on the screen, fellas. So let's just move on. We'll just go. So at number 100, we have artist Gilmore. At number 100, honestly, this isn't bad. And also, we'll react to like the highest ranking somebody had, the lowest ranking somebody had. I wish we could share the screen, bro. This is why we need to be on Google Chrome because this is some stuff on here we can't do. Like we just can't do it on here. But at number 99, we have Dave Bing. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know who that is. I ain't gonna act like I do. But he was a good player though. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal per game.
Bro, anybody from the 1960s should and below should be not even be on this list, bro. If we being honest.
At number what is this? 98. We have Klay Thompson. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of not shocked he's at 90. I'm kind of not shocked, but to a point, I was kind of shocked he was on here. To an extent. I didn't know if Klay Thompson was actually gonna make it, but somebody had Klay Thompson as high as 72.
I feel like he got on that because of his accolades, bro. There's 100 players better than Klay Thompson, bro.
Oh wow.
He's
At
the second
number
greatest shooter of all time, but there's definitely 100 players better than him.
Damn, you think it's 100 players better than Klay? Damn. At number 97, we have Bernard King. Now, Bernard King was great. Don't get me wrong. Bernard King was great. Gave you 22, 5, and 3. They had him as high as 53 on here. And he was unranked. At 96, we have Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars is a good player. He deserved to be in the top 100 for sure.
Somebody had him as high as 38.
I
Think he that
wouldn't
high?
go as high as 38. No, I wouldn't go as high as 38, but he definitely deserves to be on top 100. Joe Dumars was a really good player.
Bro. So at number 95, we have Dave DeBuscher. They had him as high as 54.
Bro, he shouldn't even be on.
You don't think he should be on the list?
Bro, when did he play? When did all these guys play?
Bro, these guys had to play in like 1970. At least 1970.
Bro, most of these guys I haven't even heard of.
In 94, we have Bill Sharman.
Like, come on now. Who the hell is Bill Sharman?
He played for the Celtics. Won 4 championships, 7-time All-NBA,
In
8-time
the
All-Star.
50s, bro. He played in the fucking 50s. This is what I'm talking about. Anybody that played 60s, 50s, they don't even need to be on this list.
So all the black and white guys need to go. All the black and white guys.
Thank you for your contribution to the NBA and doing what you have to do for the NBA. But you can't tell me that these guys are better than Jason Tatum or any of these modern day players, bro. Anybody from the 70s and up, you can't tell me that they better than them, bro.
At number 93, we have Jason Tatum. I ain't gonna lie though. For some reason, I was shocked he was on here. But then when you look at it, he's had a great career from day one. He's had a great career. And especially he's always made to the conference finals majority of the time, or at least part of the playoffs. He's had a great year. The highest somebody had him is at 55, and the lowest somebody had him unranked.
Now, like in the 50s, I could see him being in the 50s, bro. I could see that. I can see that. We talking about all time. I can see that, bro. As right now, his career, he has a great career.
Oh, he has a great career, but 50 all time?
Bro, number 50 is Dominique Wilkins. He got a better career than Dominique Wilkins.
At 92, we have Lenny Wilkins.
Now, I've heard of Lenny Wilkins. I've seen Lenny Wilkins play, but, bro, do you telling me Jason Tatum ain't got a better career than this?
9-time All-Star, 1-time assist champion. But you know they give the reason. Wilkins was one of the top playmaking guards of his day, and he earned 9 All-Star nods for 3 different teams: the St. Louis Hawks, Seattle Sonics, Cavs. Wilkins logged 1,000-some appearances. Yada yada yada. His only career championship as a head coach was of the 1970 Supersonics. So yeah, I could technically say Jason Tatum's career was better than that.
Come on now.
At number 91, we have Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey was a great player. But is he top 100?
1-time champion, 1 Finals MVP, 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive, played 17 seasons. His career was 15 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, a steal. But I think they hold that championship high, though, for him. Beating the Lakers and what was that, 04? They hold that. Yeah. I think they hold that. The highest he was 67. And he was unranked at one point. At number 90, we have Chris Webber. I ain't gonna cap. I think Jason Tatum got a way better career than Chris Webber. I ain't gonna lie.
He does.
I ain't gonna lie.
But Chris Webber deserves to be in the top 100. Chris Webber was a great player, though.
5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, 1 rebound champion, averaged 20 points, damn near 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block. Played 15 seasons. His top pick. Obviously, his best careers was with the Kings from 1990s and the early 2000s. The highest they had him ranked was at 69. Now, Chris Webber was good, but, it depends. What are we doing? Are we just going off the best play? Who's just the better players or career? Because this looks like your career comes into play, what you've done throughout and your play. But I'm sorry, you can't. I think Jason Tatum is a better player than Chauncey Billups. I'm sorry. I just can't go with that. At number 89, we have Earl Monroe. One-time champion, Rookie of the Year. I ain't gonna lie. Well, you look at the accolades, bro. The totality of what they've done in their career isn't the greatest. At 88, we have Draymond Green. What you think of Draymond being at 88? You think he should be higher, or you think he's exactly where he at? Yeah, what happened to Charles? What happened to Charles? I don't know what happened to Charles. Bill Sean, let me read this one. CJ biggest George Mikan hater. Bill Sharman, it's a made up name. It's Adam Silver's fortune name. What happened?
Don't know.
Somehow it's
I said
Fortnite name.
troll.
Oh, snap. Oh, I tweaked. That was my bad. I took you off. That was my bad. I meant to take off one thing.
When you say what Francisco CJ biggest George Mike and hater.
What you think of Draymond Green being at 88?
um, is Draymond Green a top 100 player? If we going off resume, you could put him up there. He's a what 4-time NBA champion. A
One
big
time.
part of the reason. Big. He's a defensive player of the year.
Two-time
Two-time
All
All
NBA.
NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 9-time All Defensive. So yeah, Draymond Green has the accolades to be in the top 100 for sure. I didn't know he was a steals champion. I did not know that.
Hey, so yesterday on Gil's Arena, they did their all-decade team. Like, well, they did the top 10 players from
Nick
2000.
Young put Draymond Green on
Yeah,
there.
I said, bro, there's
Yeah,
no
he was trolling,
way.
dude.
There's
He
no
had to be
way.
trolling, bro. He had to. He had to.
You telling me Draymond Green is a top 10 player in that? Bro, there's still Melo. There's still D-Wade to an extent. Shit, you can put Giannis in there. There's no, I can't put Draymond in there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't think Jokic kind of dominated at that time. I'm not gonna lie.
In the last decade, though, he's a top 10 player in the last decade.
No, from 2010. No, but this is from
now.
No, not from now. This is from 2010 to 2000 to 2019.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you talking about from the last decade. From
No.
From now in the last 10 years.
No. At number 87, we have Alonzo Mourning. Bro, Bleacher Report website is terrible. They keep putting me back up.
Alonzo Mourning was good too. He was good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like it's like they got the players or some of the players that deserve to be in the top 100. It's just that they got them all over the place. Like Francisco said, like the top 12, those are the top 12 players in the entire, history of the NBA. It's just the way that they got them ranked.
Bro, okay.
Yeah, but Francisco, I hate these old heads, bro. Anybody from the 60s, 50s, and stuff, bro, they do not need to be on this list, bro.
Like, go ahead. Finish.
I was gonna say, like, they got Bill Russell high on here. Like, don't get me wrong, Bill Russell is good, but I don't think he should be that high. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think Bill Russell not a top 20 player or a top 10?
No, he's not a top 10 player for sure.
Okay. That's fine.
Bro, the man was the second tallest, bro, and he barely shot 50% from the field. How is Wilt man you? And you can even shoot 50% from the field, dog?
So is Wilt Chamberlain? Should he be in the top 10, even though he dominated his era against the small people?
Why. That's why. He did what he was supposed to. He dominated. Bill Russell didn't even... Where did he got Bill Russell at?
Bill Russell won 11 championships, though.
They got him. That's why they got him so high. But he had a great team. You know, man, I understand that he had a great team around him, so he didn't need to score. That's cool. Bro, but shooting 44% from the field, and you're the literally the only person that was taller than you was Wilt. Literally the only other person. You telling me you couldn't average 20 and 20. You couldn't do what Wilt was doing. That means your offensive game was so bad, bro, that you couldn't even put up 20 points per game, bro.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? But he getting 22 rebounds. You telling me you getting 22 rebounds and you can't get 20 points? Come on, dog.
Majority of them was defensive.
Come on, dog.
But at number 86, we have Tony Parker. Tony Parker, cool. I'm not upset at him at 86. Somebody had him as high as 61, though. Let's see. At number 85, Sam Jones, another guy on that team with Bill Russell. 10-time champion, 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. He only played 12 seasons, but 17, 5, and 2. No, Sam Jones was good, but like you said, that Celtics team was stacked. At 84, we have Adrian Dantley. 2-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Star. Rookie of the year, 2 scoring titles, averaged 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists.
Jason Tatum
Steal.
career ain't better than this.
Depends on how you think. Oh, yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
eight in 8 seasons, his career ain't better than this.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, this is what I'm talking about, dog. I guarantee you, the people who did this list don't even know who this is. Like, come on, dog. They
At
use
80,
ChatGTP, bro. They use ChatGTP.
at 83, we have Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler was kind of, I
Questionable.
think, questionable because there's just some. I mean, Jimmy Butler, most improved player, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time defensive, 1 steal champion. Career 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 6, a steal, 47% from the field. I mean, it's 83. That might be good, but it's just some players. I don't know, bro. Like, there's some
You
players
think he
down
need to be
here.
higher or lower?
I damn near might say lower, but I think he's where he's at, 80s.
How much did he average for his career? 18?
18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. 47 from the field, 32 from the 3.
Shit, it's the same. Dominique Wilkins only averaged more points, which was 24 to his 18. But other than that, Jimmy got more assists, more rebounds, shot better from the field and the 3.
At 82, we have Bob Lanier. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take Jimmy over this. He only just made the All-Star team 8 times. That's it. I'll put Jimmy above Bob Lanier. He averaged 20, 10. I mean, that's cool. 51 from the field. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I put Jimmy over him. Yeah, boy. He didn't have a championship, but they had him as high as 52.
Yeah, dog.
At 81, we have Dikembe Mutombo.
I
4-time
thought,
Defensive Player of the Year, 3 All-NBA, 8-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 3 blocks champion, 2-time rebound champion.
yeah, I thought he should have been higher than this. No cap. Mutombo was one of the best defensive bigs to walk the league, bro. And him him with that with AI on that team making it to the finals. They had him as high as 63. In the 60s is cool. I think him being in the 60s was cool.
Yeah, but they got him at 81. 80, Nate Tiny Archibald. 1-time champion, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1 scoring title, 1-time assist champion, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. At 7, wait, did I skip a person? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, 80. 79, we have Grant Hill, 5-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, the Rookie of the Year, average 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Think Grant Hill should be this high at 79?
No, bro. Jason Tatum got a better career than Grant Hill. I feel like Grant Hill just getting all that love because he was so called supposed to be the next Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, bro. And he's still getting glazed off of that. Cause bro, ain't no way that he should be this high.
It
And he ain't
says
even won a chip.
It says Grant Hill exploded into the scene as an all-star in the rookie year in 1994-95 with the Pistons, and he put together a half-decade opening run to his career that stands up against anyone's in the modern era. A 6'4" with a point guard's mindset, exceptionally quick off the dribble moves. Hill made an All-NBA teams and finished 9th and better in MVP voting. So, yeah. They basically using his early careers
Yes,
when he
bro.
wasn't
That shit is not
healthy.
enough. That's not enough.
They had him
Like,
as high as
what
54.
what is the requirements, bro? Like, if a man like Bob Lanier, who's only made what 8 all-star teams, if he's getting as high as what he get 82, and Jason Tatum, an actual champion, can't even get up that high, like, come on, what are we doing, bro?
The next name we got, 78, is Paul George. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I think Jason Tatum got a better career than Paul George. I ain't gonna count. That's just me, though. Paul George, 6-time All-NBA,
All
9-time
NBA.
All-Star, 4-time All-Defensive Team, 1 steal champion, a most improved player, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 44 from the 3, 38 from the 44 from the field, 38 from the 3. I think Jason Tatum better than Paul George. I think he should be up higher than Paul George. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Paul George's highest ranking was 60 and his lowest was 95.
I think he should be around that 90. If they wanted to put him on there, he should have been in that 90 range, for sure.
At 77, we got Pete Maravich, another guy Charles doesn't like, an old guy.
Nah,
Four
Pete
ti-
Maravich was cold, bro. He was in the
so you like
70s,
him.
bro.
So you
Bro, Pete Maravich is cold.
So you
Pete Maravich is cold, bro.
4-time All NBA, 5-time All Star on the score tip. He averaged 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, 4 from the field. He only played 10 years. That's it.
Yeah, them 10 years was great though. Pete Maravich was cold, bro. If anybody watching right now, y'all don't know who Pete Maravich is, go on YouTube and look at some Pistol Pete highlights, bro. Kyrie Irving was saying that Pistol Pete is one of the players that he watched growing up and that he modeled some of his game after. Bro, tell him again, Francisco. Bob Lanier was a construction worker. You guys have a construction worker as in the 80s. He didn't even take basketball serious. That shit was his hobby, his second job.
Hey, you can if people are saying something like Francisco or something, just you can pull them up because I can't share, I can't pull up nothing, so I'm literally just on the website looking. I can't see nothing on the other screen. So if you want to pull stuff up, that's on you. But at 77, we have Alex English.
76.
3-time. Oh, 76. My bad. 76, Alex English. 3-time All NBA, 8-time All Star, 1 scoring champion. Averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 50 from the field. He played 15 seasons. Highest ranking was 62, and the lowest was 97.
Yeah, now Alice English was cold. He was a bucket.
No, he was cold. He was cold.
Yeah, he was nice. I don't think he should have been this high. Again, this is another player who Jason Tatum is better than.
At 75, we have Manu Ginobili, 4-time champion, one-time 6-man of the year, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 44 from the field, 36 from the 3.
Bro, they had him at as high as 42, bro. You
42
telling me,
for Manu.
bro, Manu shouldn't even be in the top 100 if we being honest.
Oh, I don't know about that.
All time.
I disagree.
You telling
I
me
might disagree.
you think Manu's in the top 100? It's
I
100
maybe
players better than
not
Manu,
that,
bro.
but Manu was cold, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking it. He was cold, but top 100 cold.
Maybe not 75 high, but I think around 80ish is fine. I think that's fine. Like, he helped them win 4 championships. Like, come on, bro. Manu was one of the, even though he came off the bench, he was still one of the best shooting guards in the league. Like, he was cold.
Yeah,
like, he
I'm
really
not taking it away from. I don't think he top 100 though, Jay. I think it's 100 players better than Manu Ginobili, Jay. It's been over 4,000 players that ever walked the NBA, and you telling me it's not 100 players better than Manu?
Manu was good, bro.
He was. He really was.
74, Dave Cowens. 2-time champion, 1-time MVP, 3-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defensive, Rookie of the Year, 17 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 46 from the field. Played 11 seasons. The highest he was 53, and the lowest he was unranked.
Francisco said, y'all know Alex English was the player with the most points in the 80s. And then he said, respect to Manu. Yes, he is a top 100 player.
I respect Manu.
I don't know, man. I respect him too, but I don't know about top 100.
I respect Manu. I think he's a very good player in his time. He was a good player. At 73, we have Hal Greer, 1-time champion, 10-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. Averaged 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 45 from the field. 15 seasons. The highest they had him was 46. Oh, wow.
Nah, dog.
Next name we got is Paul Razier or Azrin. So Azrin, if I said
bro.
It. What? Go ahead.
This
No, let me
man
read this.
played
Let me
in the
read it.
50s, bro.
Let me read it. One-time champion, four-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star, 2 scoring titles rookie year, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 42 from the field. Somebody played in the 50s.
Bro, the man played in the 50s. Why is he even on the list? Why is he even on the list, dog? The man, don't get me wrong. Thank you for your service, because he served in the war. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. But, dog, you telling me he's the 72nd best player? You telling me that he's better than Jason Tatum? His career was better than Jason Tatum's. His overall game is better than Jason Tatum's. What do my man's got to do to get some love, bro?
I don't know, man. I mean, Jason Tatum don't get love now.
Bro, and they had this man as high as 32. Like, dog, be serious, bro. Be serious.
Be serious.
Be serious, bro. And you telling me, bro, the man, you know what? Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
At number 71, we have Chris Bosh. 2-time champion, 11-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, 49 from the field, 35 from 3. Now, I'm not going to cap. I do not think Chris Bosh is a 37 player in NBA all
No.
time. I just don't believe it.
No.
I'm sorry. Chris Bosh was really good.
I think he's right. He's good where he's at. Oh, look, Francisco even said it himself. He said, bro, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wasn't even born yet. And they had that man Paul as a 72 highest player all time, bro. Like, come on now, dog.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Bosh was a really good player in our time, but not 37
I ain't mad.
best.
I ain't mad at 70. I ain't mad
I
at
ain't mad
70.
at that. 70 at number 70, Wes Unseld, 1-time champion, 1-time MVP, 1-time Finals MVP, 1-time All NBA, 5-time All Star, NBA Rookie of the Year. He only averaged 10 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal, and 50 from the field. The highest they had him was at 56, and unranked as the lowest.
Bro, that man was 6'7" playing center.
In 1968, 6'9" for the Baltimore Bullets.
Bro, didn't I take anybody in the 60s and bro, they shouldn't be on this list. But Wes Unseld, he was good in his era. He was a really good rebounder. But I don't think he should have been this high. I would say he should have been like in the 80s or the 90s.
At number 69, we have Charles' favorite player ever, Kyrie Irving, 1-time champion, 2012 Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. Career, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 47 from the field, 39 from the 3, 14 seasons at play. The highest they had Kyrie was 36, and the lowest was 85.
It's crazy how they got my man's number 69, but he couldn't even be selected on the top 75 when he was supposed to be on the top 75.
He was supposed to be, but we know why they didn't do it. And it was kind of petty, but you know why they didn't do it. You know why.
I think my boy should be a little bit higher than this. If I had to put him somewhere around the 30s, 40s, around the 30s, 40s, that's a nice range for him.
Okay.
But I think he's definitely higher than 69.
Okay. 30s. Well, when we go up the list, I'll see. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about it. But at 68, we have Robert Parrish, 4-time champion, 9-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, assists, a block, 53 from the field, played 21 seasons. The highest they had him was at 41, and the lowest was 100.
I think they glazing the Celtics players, bro. Even though the Celtics and the Lakers do have the most chips in NBA history, I think they glazing a lot of Celtics players, bro. Robert Parrish was good though. He's a defensive anchor for them. But I don't think that he was better than Jason Tatum. I mean, only reason why I keep going back to Jason Tatum, bro, that's because he's too great to be that low, bro. Like that was one of the worst ones I've seen.
Oh, it's gonna get worse. Shit, we go right here worse. Dennis Rodman is 67, 5-time champion, 2-time All Defensive Player, 2-time All NBA, two-time All NBA, 2-time All Star, 8 All Defensive, 7 rebound titles, 7 points, 13 rebounds, assists. Not even a steal and a block. I don't think Dennis Rodman should be this high. I'm sorry. I can't.
No, yeah, he shouldn't
He's
be this
not
high.
this high. He's not.
He a
He
top
should not be
100 though.
67.
He top 100 though.
He was one of the greatest defenders ever. I get that. I'm cool with that. But no way he should be at 67. Bro, somebody had him at 32? No, there's no way, bro.
Is he better than Manu?
I take Manu, yes. Just a player, yes. Manu was player, yes.
So you taking Manu over Dennis Rodman?
Well, one, it depends on what I need. Bro, Dennis Rodman.
Not just these are the first two players that you choosing for your team. Who you taking, Dennis Rodman or Manu?
If these are just the first two players, well,
you
my
have to
first
choose
pick.
Between these two.
My first pick, Dennis Rodman. Well, if we're doing that, I'll take Dennis because I'm probably just gonna get somebody else that can give me some offense. So yeah, I'll take Dennis.
I'm taking Dennis over Manu, bro. I think Dennis was a better. What Dennis brought to the game of basketball, his tenacity, his defense, his rebounding. I think that overshadows what Manu did. I think he was more valuable and impactful than Manu was.
So what's worse, Manu be not? You think Manu shouldn't be on here anyway? So what's that? What's worse, Manu not being on here or freaking Dennis Rodman at 67? He's not that great. He's not that.
No. I don't think he's 67. I don't think he's. I don't even think they say that him highest is 32. I don't think he should have been that high. No, he's not. He's not 32 or 67. But I think what's worse is Manu being old. Well, I don't know. They both pretty bad. I can name. Well, I can't off the top of my head, but I can name 100 players better than Manu, bro.
At number 66, we have Joel Embiid. 1-time MVP, 5-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defensive, 2-time scoring champion, 27 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, 50 from the field, 33 from the 3. Now, I read when they got him on here, they basically going off of them little 4-year stretch when he was dominant. Like, he was dominant.
Do you think he needs to be this high? I don't think
he should be this high, but he should be on the list, just not 66 high. Not 66 high. The highest somebody had him is at 37 now. That's crazy. I'm not going to cap. That's kind of crazy. I do not think Joel Embiid is a top 40 player of all time.
Are we going off talent? Are we going off accolades and talent? Like, bro, what they have to tell us some type of requirement, bro. Because if we think about Joel Embiid is one of the best talents to ever walk the NBA. So if we going off talent alone, he's definitely in the top 50. But if we're going off accolades and talent, he wouldn't be in the top 50. So like, what are we going on here? Is it biasy? Is it that I like these players better than him?
But it's a lot of these Bleacher Report writers or whatever, so that's up to them. At 65, we have Vince Carter. 1999 Rookie of the Year, 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 43 from the field, 37 from 3. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think Vince Carter should be 65 either.
They glazing him off that dunk contest, bro. They're glazing him off that dunk contest, bro.
It says injuries derailed what looked like a potential top 25 to 40 career for Vince Carter. He offset the fall from superstardom with complementary role adaptations, which drove unheard longevity until this past season. Carter was the only player to make it through 22 seasons. Worship predominantly for the aerial explosion, including the rebirth of the slam dunk contest. Wing displayed a ton of playmaking, off the dribble pizzazz during his pinnacle. And if his second act was adjusted to less prominent usage, his third act was sponging up more reps as an undersized forward later on his career.
Now, talent-wise, Vince Carter was that guy. He definitely was that guy, talent-wise. But career-wise, I wouldn't say he had a better career than Jason Tatum. You telling me Jason Tatum couldn't beat right here in the 60s?
Bro, you know how they do that, man, bro. The highest he was ranked was 51. The lowest was 87. And now I got to scroll all the way down. Okay, here we are. Next name, 64, Damian Lillard. 2013 Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, 43 from the field, and 37 from the three.
Well, we already know Dame should be on this list. He was the top 75 player too.
See, this is my thing. If we're gonna do this with Dame, Kyrie need to be a little bit somewhere in this range too with Dame.
Yeah, Kyrie has.
Because
I
I
think
always
Kyrie
put.
has a better career.
I think Kyrie is better, but I always said like Dame and Kyrie have always been like in that same tier with each other. Like I've always said that. But if we're gonna put Kyrie lower, and Kyrie has had a better career than him, technically, he should be somewhere up here. He should.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that with Dame. Because Dame, technically, he's had a good career. But he ain't done nothing. At least Kyrie has done a lot. Like we can say that. So I disagree with this. The highest was 53. I don't believe that at all. Lowest was 88.
Think he's around that 88 range? That 80 range?
I put Dame in probably like 70. I put him 70 range. 63, we have James Worthy, 3-time champion, 1-time finals MVP, 2-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Star. 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 52 from the field, played 12 seasons. I'm not gonna lie, I do not think James Worthy was a top 28 player. I just don't believe that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they had him as high as 28. I don't think he was. I don't think
he was
a
really good
30.
player though.
Yeah,
he was definitely a really good player. Really good player.
Yeah,
not top
really
20,
good.
not damn near top 30. I just don't believe that. At 62, we have Pau Gasol, 2-time champion, 2002 Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 17 points per game, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, 50 from the field, 36 from 3, played 18 seasons. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if Pau should be 62 either.
Now, who had a better career, in your opinion, Pau or Kyrie?
Can you read off Kyrie's things? Because I don't want to scroll back up because this thing be too.
Yeah, I got you.
To Kyrie.
Kyrie, he was 69.
69.
Yeah, Kyrie was a 1-time champion, 2012 Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA.
Kyrie, easily. Well, yeah, Kyrie, because they both were the second options, but Kyrie was obviously the better player during that time and still is a good player. Like, yes, I would say Kyrie's career. I think Kyrie has a better career than Pau Gasol. And the thing is, bro, I remember, shout out to you, Trail, but I remember when Trail was trying to basically downgrade Pau like he wasn't doing nothing. Bro, back then, Pau was cold. And 17 points back then, and what was it like? Almost like early 2000 to mid 2000, bro. Yeah. That's a lot of points, especially as a second option.
Plus. That's like your 20 plus in today's NBA.
Bro, like, Powell was giving you 17 and 9 on the Lakers as a second option, bro. Like, come on. Powell was good, but I'd put Kyrie. So Kyrie basically got to be higher than Dame.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If Dame was, 64, Kyrie definitely. And if Kyrie had
why do you think Dame higher than?
Biasy. I think they just like Dame more. Let's say if we being honest, because what other reason would you put Dame above Kyrie?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I honestly don't know because I think Kyrie has a better career than Dame. I think he's just been probably a better player. That's why I think they should be in the same range with each other, not Dame like 5 spots ahead, even though that kind of is in the same range. But I think Kyrie needs to be up there with Dame and probably higher than Powell. The highest Powell was 42. The lowest was 83. The next guy we got Bob McAdoo, 2-time champion, 1-time MVP, 1973 Rookie of the Year, 5-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 3-time scoring champion. Averaged 22, 9, 2 assists, a steal, a block, and 50 from the field.
Now, Bob McAdoo was like that. Bob McAdoo was like, I'm not mad at this range for him. I feel like he's good where he's at.
The highest they had him was at 53, and the lowest, somebody had him on ring.
Nah, I think he's a top 100 player for sure.
At number 60, we have Carmelo Anthony, 6-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star, 1 scoring champion, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 44 from the field, 35 from the 3, played 19 seasons.
Now, if you say that Jason Tatum isn't better than Carmelo Anthony, I'm fine with that. But you can't tell me that Carmelo Anthony has had a better career than Jason Tatum, and that Jason Tatum deserves to be 93. If Carmelo is at 60, Jason Tatum definitely deserves to be in the 60 range.
My thing is, so with Jason Tatum, are they? Do you think they're using him on like he's only played 8 seasons against him? Is that why? Because it's only eight
Bro,
seasons.
his 8 seasons is better than people's 15 seasons.
I agree. No, I agree. But I'm saying, is that the reason? Do you think that's the reason why they're using that against him and being 93 because it's only 8 seasons?
Probably. Because I think what every player after him has had over 10 seasons, right?
Gotta be. Everybody has played at least 10.
And he's the only one with 8.
Yeah, gotta be. At least on this list so far, yeah.
Well, nah, Luca's on here. Luca's 57 and he only played 7 seasons.
Yeah, Luka great though. That's a different animal right there. But let's keep it moving. The highest they had, Melo was 46. The lowest is 87. And 59, Tracy McGrady, 2001, most improved, 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 2-time scorer champion, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 45 from the field, 33 from the three.
If we being honest, he's like another Grant Hill as far as like his career was cut short due to injuries.
Yeah.
So if we got Grant Hill that low, why isn't you know what I'm saying? Why isn't Tracy McGrady that low? Kyrie's had a better career than Tracy McGrady.
You think he's a better player? At their
Kyrie
peak?
and Tracy, nah. I think
Tracy at
at
his
their
peak?
peak, I think Tracy McGrady is an all around better player than Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the injuries have hurt him, and then the highest they had him was 34. I don't believe Tracy McGrady was a
Nah, he's
top
not even
34 player.
34.
I
No.
just don't believe that. The
All
lowest was
time?
91.
No.
Yes, I don't believe that at all.
No.
58, Willis Reed, 2-time champion, 1-time MVP, 2 times finals MVP, 90, 65 rookie of the year, 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Defensive, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 47 from the field. Only played 10 seasons.
He got the whatchamacallit. He got the Knicks a ring.
Yeah, 2 rings, 2-time champion.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. I wouldn't say he need to be 58, but he definitely needs to be top 100 for sure. I'll probably put him in like the 70s, 60 range.
Highest ranking was 43. The lowest was 92. At
Nah, he's higher
57,
than
At
he's higher
57,
than
we got Charles, other guy, Luka Doncic at 57, 5-time All NBA, 5-time All Star, Rookie of the Year, 1 scoring titles, 28 points, 8 assists, eight rebounds, a steal, 46 from the field, 35 from the three. Played 7 seasons.
I ain't gonna lie, this is my boy, but I don't think he should be this high. I don't think he should be. He should be top 100 for sure, but I don't think he should be this high. I think he needs to be in like that 80, 90 range, like Jason Tatum, because he hasn't really done anything besides All NBA and All Star. Yeah, he won Rookie of
I
the Year and 1 scoring title, but
I I think his offense and what he's done in the playoffs is just like he's one of the greatest playoff like risers, like stats wise ever.
for
Like
57 though,
I'd probably put him at if I honestly though career like just based off careers, Kyrie's had a better career than him. He just has. That's why this is so weird because what are we basing it off of? Is it like your career bring? Is the career the most thing we're talking about, or is it just the player? Because Luke is a better player than Kyrie, but Kyrie Irving has had great years and he's had just a better career in general. The highest was 39, the lowest was 75. I do not think Luka, at least right now, is a 40 player of all time. I just don't believe that. The next guy, 57, is Dolph Shades. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So, well, this picture is crazy.
bro. The nigga played in the 50s, dog. Bro, why is he on here? Why is he on here, bro?
1-time champion, 12-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Star, 1 rebound title, averaged 18, 12, 3, and 38 from the field. It's actually pretty.
38 from the field, and he's what number?
He is 56.
Come on, dog. The man can't even shoot. How tall was this nigga?
It don't say. I don't know.
Oh, I got you. He was 6'8". Bro, you 6'8" and you shooting 38% from the field, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And he number 50 who? 54, 57?
This is
Tell him again,
56.
Francisco. Angel Reese is better than this nigga.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Angel
Don't
Reese would dog walk this nigga.
Dolph Shades is getting slandered by Angel Reese. Oh wow. Oh wow. The highest was 35, the lowest was 90.
They had him as high as 35. That's insane, bro.
Next guy, Bill Walton at 55, two-time champion, one-time MVP, one-time Finals MVP, two-time All-NBA, two-time All-Star, two-time All-Defensive, one rebounding title, one blocks title, 6 man of the year, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 52 from field, and only played 10
Nah,
seasons.
Bill Walton was cold, bro.
No, he was cold. The injuries
He
hurt
was
him.
like that. Yes, that's the only thing. Bill Walton definitely is a top. I feel like it's a top 50 player, top 60 player all the time. Folks was cold. If he would have got injured, he definitely would have been one of the best to probably in the top 30s, probably. Because, bro, look at what he did. 2-time champion, 1 Finals MVP, 1 MVP, 2-time All Defensive, run rebounding champ, block. Like I feel like he would have all that stuff would have been more. He would have won more chips. He would have won more rebounding titles, more shot blocking titles. He definitely would have had more All Stars and All NBAs and All Defensive teams.
He would have been higher, low key.
Yeah.
Somebody had him as 34. I don't
Nah,
think that's
like,
the
and I
first
wouldn't be
time
mad.
that's a
Yeah.
far fetch. This is the first time I've
I
actually said
yeah.
it.
That's
not
far
far-fetched.
No. That's decent. I ain't mad at that.
Number 54 is Reggie Miller, 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 47 from the field, and 39 from the three. Played 18 seasons.
Jason Tatum may have a better career than this shit.
Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller.
Kyrie
Hey,
Irving didn't have a better career than this shit.
technically, Dame has had a better career than Reggie Miller.
Come on now.
Reggie
If you being
Miller.
honest, Chauncey Billups damn near probably had a better career than I value a championship more than them damn All-Star games.
Yeah, he only made the All-Star 5 times.
And then he only made All-NBA 3 times. So I even put Chauncey Billups as career-wise, I put Chauncey Billups better than Reggie Miller.
I think it's basically because he was just one of the greatest shooters ever in his era.
And if that's the case, Klay career is definitely better than his.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Clay's a better shooter than him.
Well, okay, I give you that one. But I think Reggie Miller is just a better player than Klay. I do believe that. I think Reggie Miller is a better player than Klay. I do believe that.
I'll take Klay over Reggie. I think Klay is the better defender. I think Klay is the better shooter. And I think he's the better. Let's say Reggie Miller and Ewing the most overrated players. That's what Francisco said. But yeah, Klay's had a better career than him. So you telling me Klay? If that's the case, Klay should be up here then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, career-wise, yeah. Career-wise. The highest was 44. The lowest was 76. At number 53, we have Gary Payton, one-time champion, one-time defensive player of the year, 9-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Star, 9-time defense, 1 steals title, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, basically 2 steals, 46 from the field, and 31 from the three. Gary Payton was definitely like that.
Yeah, Gary Payton was like that. I ain't mad at this. Should he be this high? I don't know, but I'm not mad at that ranking.
One of the greatest defenders of his generation.
Yeah, for sure.
Highest was 42, lowest was 83. At 52, we have Dwight Howard, one-time champion, 3-time defensive player of the year, 8-time All-Star, 8-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defensive, 5-time rebound champion, 2 times block champion, averaged 15, 11 assists, 2 blocks, and 58 from the field.
Hey, should Dwight Howard be higher than this?
Man, Dwight Howard need to be higher than damn near Ray Allen.
Thank you. Thank you. Because Dwight was cold. I feel like Dwight does not get the credit that he deserves, bro. Like, people don't understand. Dwight was dominant. Like, legit dominant. Like, it's been stories told by NBA players like Jeff Teague and all them, bro, people were scared to go down there against Dwight, bro. Gilbert Arenas even said it himself, bro. Dwight Howard shut down the whole team by himself. Bro, said that Dwight literally told them, just send them to me. Just send them to me. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing else but just send them to me, bro. Like people sleep on Dwight Howard so much, bro. And I feel like that's because he had like that goofy personality, but he wasn't like as he wasn't really a household name for real, like the Kobe's, Bronze, Wade's, like Melo, like he wasn't that big of a household name like they was.
He was definitely a household name, but like you said, not as big as those guys.
Mm-hmm.
The
But he
white
was
bro,
just as good as them.
no, oh, definitely. 51, Ray Allen, two-time champion.
Francisco said AD higher than Dwight. Now, if we're going off talent, I'm gonna give it to AD. But career wise, I'll give it to Dwight over AD.
Yeah, career wise, honestly, Dwight should have taken AD spot in top 75. We being honest.
I ain't mad
But
at that.
that's neither here or there. Ray Allen at 51, two-time champion, one-time All NBA, 10-time All Star, average 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 45 from the field, 40 from the three. I ain't gonna cap. Dwight need to be higher than Ray. I'm sorry, he got to.
Bro, I think they glazing him from them Seattle
Milwaukee
Supersonic days.
I
Yeah,
was
and
gonna say
them
Milwaukee and
Milwaukee
Seattle.
days. Yeah, I think they glazing him from there because he was really good. He was fucking great when he played for the Bucks and Sonics.
It's saying right here on the Sonics, he averaged 24, 4 assists and steal. Like he was a dog. Like like the Ray Allen on the Celtics didn't play nowhere near what he did on the Sonics. Nowhere near.
Yeah.
The highest they had him was 40. Don't believe that. Lowest was 63. I do not believe Ray Allen was a top 40.
I ain't mad at 63, but top 40, no.
He's not, no. At 50, we have Dominique Wilkins, 7-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Star, 1 scoring champion. 24 points.
Better than this?
24 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 46 from the field, 31 from the three.
I'm taking Kyrie over this. I'm taking Jason Tatum over this. Would you take career-wise? Would you take Clay's over this?
Oh, career-wise, yeah, of course. Clay got 4 rings. I was dead. What about Paul George? What about his career over Dominique?
I feel like they low-key in the same tier.
The highest was 34. The lowest was 86. At 49, we have Paul Pierce. We have
Dwight have a better career than this.
Paul Pierce? Yeah. One-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 4-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star, All-Rookie Team, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Paul Pierce was great. I'm not going to act like he wasn't.
Sure. Paul Pierce was a dog.
He did say he was the best pure scorer ever. He did say that.
He said he was a better scorer than Steph, James Harden.
Yeah, that's not true.
T-Mac, KD.
That's just not true.
LeBron James.
Well, he doesn't like LeBron, so. That's not true. The highest was 45. The lowest was 71. And at 48, Russell Westbrook, 1-time MVP, 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 3-time assist champion, 2-time scorer champion, averaged 21, 7, 8, a steal, 43 from the field, 30 from the three. I ain't gonna lie. Russ might stay at 40 range, but I think he should be higher than 48. I think he should be a little bit higher.
I feel like they got it right. I feel like in this 40 range, that's kind of right. Because them triple doubles that he was doing, and then, well, he fell off, but that before that fall off, Russell Westbrook was amazing, bro.
Westbrook, like his peak was great. Yeah, his peak was great. They don't even show his thing. They know what they're doing. Elvin Hayes at 47, 1-time champion, 12-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive, 2-time rebound champion, scoring title, 21, 12, 2 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 45 from the field.
Yeah, Elvin Hayes was like that, bro. He was like that. I don't know about 47. But he was definitely like that.
Don't even show his thing. So we're moving on. Kevin McHale at 46, three-time champion, seven-time All-Star, one-time All-NBA, two-time Six-Man of the Year, six-time All-Defensive, 17 points, 7 rebounds, assists, one block, and 55 from the field. I think Kevin McHale was very good. I don't think he was top 30 good like they got him at 29, but I thought Kevin McHale was definitely a really good player. I do
Yeah,
believe he was.
Kevin McHale was one of the reasons why the Celtics was winning all those championships. Bro was a dog. He had his post game was nice. Shit, when he was coaching the Rockets, when he was working with Dwight. So yeah, I feel like a lot of players should, especially in today's game, should watch Kevin McHale. He had nice footwork.
At 45, we have Anthony Davis, one-time champion, five-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star, five-time defensive, 3 block styles, 24, 10, 2 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 52 from the field, 29 from the 3.
Bro,
AD is
Dwight
amazing.
Howard's better than Dwight
But
Howard is better than this.
I do not think AD is 36 good though. I
No.
can't do that. But AD is great.
Is he still top 100?
I think he is still top 100.
Okay.
Maybe
What
just
is he
not
in? Like, is he in that Paul George
45.
range?
No, he better than Paul. He had way better career than that nigga.
Like that, I'm saying like in that 70 range. Is he like in that 70 range, 60s?
I don't have a problem with putting AD at like the 60 range where Kyrie is. I don't have a problem putting him in there. Man, if he would have won the Defensive Player of the Year, he'd be higher.
He'd be higher than 45 or higher than.
If he would have won the Defensive Player of the Year, yeah, he'd probably be higher. I'm not gonna lie, he'd probably be higher. The highest somebody had him was 36. The lowest was 58. At 44, we have George Mike and Charles, the guy that Charles hates. 5-time champion, 6-time all BAA and NBA selections, 4-time All-Star, 3 scoring titles. He averaged 23, 13, 2 assists, and 40 from the field. Only played 7 seasons. Wow.
He only played wait. How many seasons did he play?
7 seasons.
The man only played 7 seasons.
And somebody had him at 10 as the highest. Somebody had him at 10.
Bro, 10. Bro, the man was 6'10". And what did he shoot from that field?
40 from the field.
Hold on, what number was he?
He is 44? 44.
Dog. He is not 44. You telling me he's the 44 best player to ever walk the NBA. And how in 7 seasons?
Yeah, but I guess in that 7 seasons, he won 5 championships, 6 All NBAs, 4-time All Star, 3 scoring titles. I guess that's what they're doing. In that
Bro,
range.
he played in the 40s?
This is 1947 when Chicago American Gears. Oh God, that Lakers.
Bro, he played in the 40s. He was probably the tallest nigga out there. And you only shot foot. Dog, we gotta start giving these guys this much credit when they played in the era where dudes was worried about swing dancing and all other type of shit. Okay? These niggas was worried about trade jobs and shit like that. And this nigga couldn't even shoot over 40% from the field. Like, let's be real. Oh, he was born in Illinois. That's what's up. But still. it's still, dog, bro. Ain't no way you 6'10", 250, and you only shooting 40% from the field. So you got guys that's probably about 5'5", 5'6" out there guarding you, and you tell me you can't give me 50? You couldn't dominate like Wilt did? Like, come on, dude. Out of 10 shots, he's only hitting 4, and you're 6'10", then you're 7 foot.
The highest somebody had him was at 10. The lowest was 81.
Francisco said, "Who the fuck had him at 10? Joe Biden?"
not Joe Biden getting it straight, bro.
But be for real, bro. George Mikan, don't get me wrong, he was a pioneer. The George Mikan drills, okay, that's cool. But bro, they making it seem like this man was like Wilt. The man only shot 40% from the field. What is that at 6'10"? Nah, dog. Jason Tatum's is better than this. Kyrie Irving's better than this. I'll put Draymond above this nigga.
Made him. Well, averaging what was it? 23 and 13,
bro.
I mean, hey man, it's 5
bro. You
champion.
Put Draymond back in that era, he averaging that.
You think Draymond averaging 23?
Hell, bro, Draymond's gonna bully them white boys.
Oh man. But at 43, we have Walt Frazier, two-time champion, six-time All NBA, seven-time All Star, seven-time All Defensive, All Rookie First Team, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 49%. I don't know. Like Walt Frazier was very good, but I don't think he's 43 good. That's just me.
Now, Walt Frazier, but you should know about him. He went to your school.
That don't mean nothing. I
Walt
still don't think
Frazier's
he's
a
43.
dog. He's a dog, bro. I think he's top 50 all time. Walt Frazier was a dog, bro.
The highest was 23. The lowest was 77. Next with 42, we got George Gervin, seven-time All NBA,
Iceman.
12-time All NBA, 4 scoring titles, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 1 block, 50 from the field, and 27 from the three.
Now I thought the Iceman should have got him a ring. I ain't gonna lie, folks was like him, Julius Irvin. They were cold. They was in they own lane back then, bro. I'm not mad at George Gervin being in the 40s.
The highest was 28. The lowest was 85. At 41, we got Rick Barry, one-time champion, one Finals MVP, six-time All NBA, 12-time All Star, NBA Rookie of the Year, 2 scoring titles, one NBA and one ABA, one steals title, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 45 from the field, and 29 from the three.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to go look at some. I knew Rick Barry was good, but I didn't know how good he was, and so I had to go look up some
I
of
thought
his
he was good.
highlights.
I thought he was good.
I had to go look up some of his highlights. Bro was nice. He was a bucket for sure, for sure. Now I don't know if he should be in the 40s. I think George Gervin was better than him. But obviously he's won a chip. And he won a Finals MVP. So like you can't, and he won a Rookie of the Year. So like you can't get knocked that from him.
And
But
he was
Rick
a
Barry is
12
really
time
good.
All Star.
Yeah, Rick
And he
Barry is
was
really good.
say he averaged 30 points 4 different seasons. And
Season, yeah,
he's ranked 6 in all time NBA scorers, so he's one of the best scorers at his time.
yeah.
At 40, we got Patrick Ewing, Rookie of the Year, 11-time All Star, 7-time All NBA, 3-time All Defensive, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, and 50 from the field.
Yeah, I think like Francisco said, I think that he's low key. His shit is overrated.
Oh wow,
Um, no, I'm not saying that's not me saying he's not a great player. He was a great
oh, he's a
player.
great player.
It's just that I feel like they during that era, that was that Mike era. They value the '90s and they love the '90s so well, bro. So much. So it's like I feel like like they give certain players boost, and I feel like Patrick Ewing was one of them. Like I said, he's a great defensive player, but to not win one defensive player of the year during that era, and you was so called one of the best bigs and best defensive bigs and best bigs in that era, and you couldn't win one. Mm.
The
Hold
highest
on, we
was
got some
30.
comments.
I'll read them.
Matt said no, Draymond isn't. You could not play bully ball back then, bro. Draymond would have killed them boys if George Mikan is shooting 40%. You telling me Draymond Green, who was probably taller than the majority of them players, couldn't do the same thing?
I mean, Draymond was only 6'6".
Yeah, but most of them players not even that tall. Wasn't even that tall back then.
What's that? 50s. The
Come on
50s.
now. And then Draymond's ultra aggressive, bro. He would have scored. He would the same thing George Mikan did, but shot better.
He
He
definitely
said
would have choked.
Draymond has no choke, no
He
touch.
would have choked
He would have
somebody.
choked somebody out.
He definitely would have choked somebody.
Francisco said, "Gun to my head, I can't name one iconic moment from Patrick Ewing. Losing to Jordan. That's his most iconic moments. Losing to Jordan.
The highest for Patrick Ewing was 30. The lowest was 80. We are almost done with this list. At 39, we had Clyde Drexler, one-time champion, 10-time All NBA, 10-time All Star, 5-time All NBA, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 47 from the field, and 31 from the three. Clyde Drexler was like that. He's very good, very good player.
Now this one I agree with Bleacher Report as far as that he was underrated. I think Clyde Drexler was very underrated throughout his career, but that's
I agree.
because he was going against Michael Jordan. Even though he was in the league before Mike, they were comparing him and Mike all the time. I
And he
thought
played with a
Clyde,
king.
Yeah, and I think Clyde should have been a little bit higher than this.
The highest somebody had him was 27. The lowest was 59.
I ain't mad at that 27. I'm not mad at that.
At number 38, we have Bob Pettit, one-time champion, two-time MVP, 11-time All-NBA, 11-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, 2 scoring titles, 26 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 43 from the field. He only played 11 seasons.
Bro, here we go. Here we go with these 50 players, bro.
Hey,
Here
man.
we
But
go,
look
bro.
at that 26 and 16, bro. Come on,
Bro, he
man.
was
That's
bro,
good.
he was 6'9". He was 6'9", 200 pounds. Draymond 6'6", 230, 240. He can't do that.
Come
He
on.
can't do that. Draymond can't do that. What Matt say? I recommend watching some of the finals from the '60s. Legit similarities to the modern game in some aspects. Then he said dribble handoffs and jumpers was common back then, but obviously less spacing and no threes. So that should have
Hey,
made George Mikan's job easier, right? Right? He's
right?
6'10". He the biggest guy. He the biggest man out there. He should have been getting easy point. He should have shot better than 40% from the field, bro. If you say Draymond has no touch, George Mikan has no touch at all. Ain't no way you a 6'10", 250 shooting 40% from the field, bro, in an era full of plumbers and swing dancers.
Oh, we going with the plumbers. Oh, wow. Okay. The plumbers. But the highest was 26. And somebody had him on ring. At 37, Bob Cousy, 6-time champion, 1-time MVP, 13-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 8 assists titles, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 37 from the field. This is another guy you don't like because they are in probably the 50s.
I'm not. No. Now Bob Cousy. No. Bob Cousy is different though, dog.
Oh,
Bob Cousy is different. No,
here
Bob
you go.
Cousy is
Here you
different,
go.
dog.
Here you go. Nah,
Bob Cousy is different, dog. He Bob Cousy was a great player for that Celtics team.
I
Um,
agree.
I'm not saying every player in the 50 shouldn't be on there. Majority of the ass shouldn't be on it though.
But Bob Patton shouldn't. He was averaging 26 and 13. I'm just saying. But the highest was 22. The lowest was 85. At 36, we have Allen Iverson, AI the answer. 1-time MVP, Rookie of the Year, 11-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 4-time scoring champion, 3-time steal champion, 26 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 42 from the field, and 31 from the three.
Now let's be unbiased here. Is AI 36 all time?
Is AI 36 all time? I
I
don't
don't
think
think
he's
he should be.
36.
Yeah, I don't think he
But
should be
if
36.
somebody would say, if somebody put him at like hypothetically 47, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I was gonna say 50s. I was like, I'm
Okay.
not mad at him being in the 50s. I ain't mad about that.
That ain't that no, I agree. AI was cold. He just didn't win. He didn't win a ring. And I think that hurts
Mm-hmm.
him. But he did help change like the culture of the NBA. I
Mm-hmm.
get all that. The highest somebody had him as 21. Don't agree with that. Lowest was
Mm-hmm.
78. I do not think AI was damn near a top 20 player. I can't do that. I'm sorry. The next guy, Steve Nash at 35, 2-time MVP, 7-time All NBA, 8-time All Star, 5 assist titles, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 49 from the field, 42 from the three.
Now, question: Dwight Howard didn't have a better career than this. Dwight Howard wasn't better than this.
Hey, it depends on well, take let me say this real quick. It depends on how much weight do those two MVPs hold over Dwight basically as a champion, which he wasn't really like he was a contributor, but he wasn't the main focal point. While Steve Nash was the main focal point, and I think the next year the Suns were like the year before the Suns were bad. He goes on there, he makes them like a great team. So how much do you hold them those two MVPs?
What was the white number again? The white was in
50 something?
50s, right?
Yeah, like 52, something like that, 51, something around there.
Let me go back to it real quick. Yeah, I think he was 51. Now, yeah, Paul Pierce, Dominic. Okay, yeah. He was 52. He was 52. I mean, but he got 3 defensive player of the years.
Yes.
He got 5 all defensive teams. Like though, because how many all NBAs do
7,
Steve Nash got? He got
7,
8. How many?
eight, 8 All Stars.
Yeah, he got, and they got the same All Stars. I mean, those two MVPs. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. That's a great
And they're back
accomplishment.
to back at that, which means that holds a lot of weight too of it being back to back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, how much do those MVPs hold weight? That's all I'm asking.
I feel like the MVPs they hold a lot of weight. Shit, if you got an MVP, that holds a lot of weight in the league because I feel like that's the next biggest achievement besides a championship. I feel like it go championship, MVP, then what? Defensive Player of the Year. Um,
Championship MVP, definitely, yeah, around there.
and Dwight got 3 of those. And I feel like Dwight was a bigger impact. He was a more impactful player, and he took his team to the finals. Steve Nash ain't do that.
No, he didn't. He didn't. They don't have his thing, so we move on. James Harden at 34. One-time MVP, 8-time All-NBA, 11-time All-Star, 3-time scoring champion, 2-time assist champion, 6-man of the year, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 43 from the field, 36 from the 3. I am not going to lie. I'm cool with him being at 34. I'm cool with this.
I'm cool with James. I'm cool with James right here.
The highest somebody had him is at 24. I don't know if he's damn near top 20 player of all, close to top 20. I'm not gonna lie. But the lowest was 89. But yeah, I'm cool with James Harden. Jason Kidd at 33, one-time champion, 6-time All NBA, 10-time All Star, 9-time All Defensive, Rookie of the Year, 5 assist styles, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 40 from the field, 34 from the 3.
I ain't mad at you. Taking Jason Kidd or Steve Nash? Not career, but just
The player,
what point? Yeah, what
I
player?
take
Who
Jason
you take?
Kidd. I take
Yeah,
Jason Kidd.
I'm
I
taking
think
J Kidd
he's
over Steve
well
Nash.
one because he was the better defender. I feel like that holds a lot of weight. The highest somebody had J Kidd was 27. The lowest was 44. 32, we have Kawhi Leonard, 2-time champion, 2-time finals MVP, 2-time defensive player of the year, 6-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Defensive, 1 steals champion, averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 49 from the field, 39 from the 3. If Kawhi would have won an MVP, he damn near beat, like, I ain't gonna lie, top 20. If we being
Yeah,
honest.
I was gonna say I think he should be higher than this. Anyways, I think that Raptors championship holds a lot of weight, bro.
Oh,
I
it
think that
does.
championship holds a lot of weight.
Because Toronto will never sniff a championship ever again.
No,
Uh,
no.
at 31, we have John Havlicek, eight-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 13 All Stars, 11-time All NBA, 8-time All Defensive, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 43 from the field. I'm cool
Now,
with this. I'm okay with it.
yeah, I was gonna say them 8 championships, 1 Finals MVP, 13 All Stars. That's not a bad resume at all.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. John Havlicek was good, man. Them Celtics team was cold, man. They had hella people.
Yeah, I don't know.
At number 30, we have Chris Paul, 11-time All NBA, 12-time All Star, 9-time All Defensive, Rookie of the Year, 5 assist titles, 6 steals titles, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 47 from the field, and 37 from the 3.
Is Dwight career better than this?
Well, honestly, I know it's crazy, but take out them all defensive teams. I mean, them all defensive awards. Chris Paul career actually damn near might be better than his.
I mean, but them Defensive Player of the Year,
I don't.
that holds a lot of weight too.
Oh, it does. It does hold weight. But I mean, Chris Paul is damn near top 5 point guard ever. Argue, it's top 5
Okay,
point
so
guard ever.
does Dwight Howard need to be in this range then, this 30 range, 30 to 35 range?
Maybe not 30, but I think he should at least
Because
be in probably close to 40.
I think
40 something.
Kawhi should be ahead of Chris Paul.
Well, Chris Paul has definitely had more better years than Kawhi, even though Kawhi has won more. I think we can agree to that because especially the injuries.
Yeah, but those, like you said, those chips hold weight. I mean,
No,
granted,
they
if that's
do.
the case, then Bill Russell 11. I don't know. I feel like it's one of them things where it's not that easy just to judge because Bill Russell played in the era where he was damn near the second best player in that era behind Wilt. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then his teams were super duper stacked. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like it's a context to it. Context has to be added to a lot of these players' careers. You just can't say one is better than the other. But I mean, I'll put Dwight Howard in his range.
You think Dwight is top 30 ever?
He's around that 30 to 40 range for sure.
I'm cool with 40. The highest somebody had Chris Paul was 18. The lowest was 73. The next guy, John Stockton at 29. 10-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 5-time defensive, 9-time assist champion, 2-time steal champion, average 13 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 51 from the field, and 38 from the three. Eh, I'm okay. Maybe 30 range, somewhere around there, but I'm cool with this. I'm
I would
okay.
say, I mean, regardless of him being the assist leader, but who you taking, him or Chris Paul?
I think I would probably take Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul is probably just a better player better player and to score. And plus, you know how people like to do the air attacks and stuff. They like to tax like if John Stockton probably would have played this time, he probably averaged close to like 20. You know how people be. So, but I'd take Chris Paul.
They said they was stat padding for John Stockton back in the day. They
And they
said they
did
was
say that.
just giving that man assists just to get him assists.
Somebody had him as high as 18. The lowest was 76. At 28, we have Scottie Pippen, 6-time champion, 7-time All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive, 1 steals title, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, almost a block, 47 from the field, and 32% from 3. Scottie Pippen at 28 is not bad. I think he's one of the best all-around players in the league at that time. And
I,
definitely
I,
one of the best defenders in the league.
yeah, I
Defensive
ain't mad
players.
at him at being at 28, but I think that he could have been a little bit higher than that.
Mm,
Like,
damn, over
like,
some of these niggas.
yeah, like Elgin Baylor. I think he had a better career than Elgin Baylor. He won more.
No, that's true. At 27, we have Isaiah Thomas, 2-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1 assist champion, 19 points, 3 assists, I said 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 45 from the field, and 29 from the three. He only played 13 seasons. Isaiah Thomas,
I ain't
IT was
mad at
cold.
yeah, I ain't mad at ITBN right here.
I ain't mad at it either, man. He was cold. But I'm surprised he only played 13 years, though. At number 26, Elgin Baylor, 10-time All-NBA, 11-time All-Star, NBA Rookie of the Year, 27 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 43 from the field. Played 14 years.
Damn, bro, averaged 27. 27 and 13.
Dogging. The highest somebody had him was 20. The lowest was 42. At 25, we have Charles Barkley, 1-time MVP, 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 1 rebound champion, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 54 from the field, and 26 from the three.
Now, if we compare their numbers, Elgin Baylor had the better numbers than Barkley, but Barkley just got the one MVP. But who career would you say is better between the two? Barkley because he only won that MVP.
What was Elgin Baylor's again?
He was 27, 13, 4 assists.
What was his
Had 10 All
accolades?
NBAs, 10 All NBAs, 11 All Stars, and a Rookie of the Year.
I mean, honestly, you can go either way. Charles Barkley was a dog, bro, and he was small too, averaging 11 rebounds. I mean,
Elgin Baylor averaged more and more points.
Yeah,
And
you said
passed the ball
26?
more. 27. 27 and 13 and 4.
I mean, you can argue it. It's not that. I think you go either way, in my opinion, at least.
Would Charles Barkley have got a ring if Jordan won now?
Yes, he would have won one if Jordan won in his way. Jordan stopped a lot of people.
Yeah.
Jordan stopped a lot of people. The highest is 18. The lowest is 74. At 24, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1-time champion, 2 times MVP, 1-time Finals MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All NBA, 9-time All Star, 5-time All Defensive Most Improved, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, a block, 55 from the field, 28 from the three. No cap. Giannis kind of should be higher than this. Giannis
I was
might
just gonna
be.
ask you.
Giannis should
I was
be
like, I
higher.
was gonna ask you, is he top 20 then?
He has a case. Giannis has a case of being top 20 ever. And he's still playing at that. He has a case, bro. Look at the resume already.
No, yeah, his resume is fantastic.
Like, bro, and what, we probably get at least 10 more years of Giannis. He's gonna probably reach top 20. He's gonna reach top 20 at one point. At number 23, wait, let me see. Oh, the highest somebody had Giannis was 17, the lowest was 45. At 23, we have Dwayne Wade, 3-time champion, 1-time finals MVP, 8-time All NBA, 13 All Stars, 3 All Defensive, 1 scoring title, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, almost a block, 48 from the field, and 29 from the 3. I'm not gonna lie, I think D Wade is probably where he's at, or a little bit higher. I think D Wade was obviously third best shooting guard ever. We know what he was, man. One of the best defenders as a guard too, and I think he's one of the best blocking guards ever. So
Yeah, he is.
I think 23 is about right. I'm cool with this.
Yeah, I'm good with this range. And if we being honest, D Wade probably be higher if it wasn't for those injuries. D Wade, D Wade was cold, bro. Before them injuries, bro, D Wade and Kobe and Bron, they were all in like the same tier, bro. You couldn't tell me no different, bro. Um, and then that finals run that D Wade had, like, bro, stuff like that was legendary, bro. I just hate that whatchamacallit, that he didn't have a full healthy career.
The highest somebody had him was 13. The lowest was 39. At 22, we have Karl Malone, 2-time MVP, 14 All Stars, 14 All NBA, 4-time All Defensive, 25 points, 10 rebounds, almost 4 assists, a steal, and 51 from the field. I'm cool with Karl Malone being here.
I feel like Karl Malone should be a little bit higher. I'm not gonna lie. The third all time leading scorer,
Score.
and
Yep.
he's top 10 in rebounds. I feel like he should be a little bit higher than this.
I'm not going against that. Somebody had him at 14. The highest, the lowest was 72. At number, what is this, 21? Moses
21.
Malone, 1-time champion, 3-time MVP, 1-time finals MVP, 8-time All NBA, 13-time All Star, 2-time All Defensive, 6 rebounding titles, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 1 block, at 49 from the field.
Who you taking, Moses Malone or Karl Malone?
Hey, man. It depends. That's scoring, though. I take Carl, man. I ain't gonna care. My man's name's Carl. I'll take Carl, though. I'm cool with Carl.
Yeah, I'm. Don't get me wrong. Moses Malone was great. But like you said, I think that third time all leading scorer, that's a big deal. You need, at the end of the day, yeah, they say defense wins championships, but better offense beats better defense every single time.
At no, highest somebody had him was 17. The lowest was 31. At 20, Julius Erving, 1-time NBA champion, 2-time ABA champion, 4-time MVP, 1 NBA, 3 ABA, 16-time All Star, 7-time All NBA, 5-time All NBA, 1-time All Defensive, average 24, 8, 4, 2 steals, almost 2 blocks, and 50 from the field. Julius Erving,
Now,
dog.
when people see this, then they see that ABA championship. I hope they realize back before the NBA merged, the ABA was better than the NBA. The ABA had all the better players. That's where all the good players were in the ABA. That was like him, Iceman, and all those guys. Um, so those ABA championships and MVPs, like, I feel like they should hold weight.
No, they hold weight because they hold weight. The man's a 3-time champion. We holding that weight, bro. The highest somebody had him was 17. The lowest was 27. At number 19, we are finally in the top 20. We are almost there. David Robinson, 2-time champion, 1-time MVP, 1-time Defensive Player of the Year, 10-time All NBA, 10-time All Star, 8-time All Defensive, 1 scoring title, Rookie of the Year, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 3 blocks, 51 from the field.
David Robinson was, bro, he was a freak, the admiral, the freak of nature, bro. I'm not mad at him being inside the top 20 for sure. He was a beast. David Robinson was a beast, dog.
The highest was 14. The lowest was 35. At number 18, we have Dirk Nowitzki, one-time champion, one-time MVP, one-time Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 47 from the field, and 38 from the three. We all know Dirk, monster, best shooting, one of the best shooting, damn near best shooting big man ever.
Who better, him or Karl Malone?
Ooh,
I
Karl
think
Malone or
Karl
Dirk?
Malone's better. I think Karl Malone's better than Dirk.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, that championship, that Finals MVP, that holds some weight.
Okay, well, what about him over David Robinson? I think David Robinson had a better career than him.
Let's see what they say. Larry Bird was the vintage stretch big. Dirk, on the other hand, was the stretch big who made it cool with about stretch big. There's something about watching one of the 7-footers, drill threes. Nowitzki, offensive armory, agency laid the groundwork for more than modern forms of stretch bigs we see today is no longer hyper value to just make triples. You must dribble, create, spending his entire career with the Mavericks, yada yada.
Bro, no cap. David Robinson had the better career, bro. Yeah, he won that finals. He won that finals MVP, and he got a championship. But David Robinson got two of them boys. He got a defensive player of the year, 8 all defensive team, and a scoring title. And he got rookie of the year. David Robinson should be higher than Dirk.
And numbers,
Career wise, he damn near higher than no Jokic too. Shit. It's them 3 MVPs.
Jokic probably better. I ain't gonna cap.
No, yeah, Jokic is
Jokic probably better than him. I'm not gonna lie.
offensively,
Yes, he's
but
better than
all
him offensively.
around. Offensively, yeah, but we talking about all around.
Yeah, but you know how it be. If your offense is so great, it just trumps everything else you do. You know how it be.
I mean, is you really losing? I mean, besides the assist, is you really losing anything? David Robinson, 21 and 10, 3
Yeah,
assists,
a shooting big
1.5
man.
assists. I mean, David
Yeah, he can
Robinson can
shoot.
stretch the floor too.
Not
He
like
can hit a
Jokic.
midi.
Not like Jokic, bro. Not like Jokic.
It
I
ain't
mean,
too
you
far
can
fetched
argue it.
to
You can
say.
argue it.
Yeah, it ain't too far fetched to say David Robinson over Jokic. It's either you want that defense and some subpar offense, or you want amazing offense and subpar defense. So
Well, somebody had Dirk at 15. The lowest was 27. At 17, we got Nikola Jokic, one-time champion, 3-time MVP, one-time Finals MVP, 7-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, averaging 21, 11, 7 assists, 1 steal, almost a block, 57 from the field, 36% from the three. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. If Jokic keep doing what he do, he could creep up to close to 10. Now is he
I'm
gonna
saying,
get in
but is he
10?
17 right now though? Is
Uh,
he top 20 all time right now though?
one of the best, obviously, probably one of the best big men. Not, I would say he close to top 10 big man ever. 3 MVPs, that holds a lot of weight. Winning a championship, obviously, that holds a lot of weight. And like he's one of the best. Like people are saying now that he's probably one of the best offensive players ever.
But is he top 20 right now though?
It's not far fetched. I wouldn't argument. I'll put him at 20 something, maybe 17. I don't know about that. But I think he could creep to top 20. I think it's not far fetched.
Yeah, but all said and done, I definitely do think he's a top 20 player. But I don't know if he's 17 right now. I don't know. Yeah,
So
I
is
don't
he
think he's 17
so
right
should
now.
he be higher than Dirk? I'm just asking.
Yes.
All right then.
Career he's definitely had a better career than Dirk.
He's probably
Yeah.
just a better player than Dirk. And I think that's okay.
No, yeah, he's a better player than Dirk too, for sure. Yeah.
The highest somebody had him was at 12. The lowest was 28. At 16, we got Kevin Garnett, one-time champion, one-time MVP, one-time defensive player of the year, nine-time All-NBA, 15 All-Star, 12-time All-Defensive Team, four-time rebound title, average 17, 10, 4, a steal, a block, 49 from the field. I am not upset at this. I think it's cool with him being at 16. I'm not upset at this.
Yeah, I
KG
ain't
was
mad
one
at
of
the
the best
ticket.
defenders in the league.
Oh yeah.
I am not upset at this. At KG being at was it 16? Let's see. Somebody had him at 13. The lowest was 24. At 15, we have Jerry West, one-time champion, one-time
The
Finals MVP,
logo.
14 All Star, 12 All NBA, 5 All Defensive, 1 scoring title, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 47 from the field. Played 13 years. I'm cool with this. Jerry West was
Yeah, I'm
cold.
cool.
It
Yeah, I'm
just
cool with Jerry West.
he was just losing the finals a lot because he was facing them Celtics team, and it's like, come on, like it's the Celtics. What you supposed to do? The highest somebody had was 12. The lowest was 20. At 14, we have Oscar Robertson, one-time champion, one-time MVP, 11-time All NBA, 12-time All Star, NBA Rookie of the Year, 7-time assist champion, 25, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 48 from the field. I like Oscar at 14. I'm cool with it. I'm not upset at it. The highest somebody had him was at 11. The lowest was 23. At 13, we have Kevin Durant, two-time champion, one-time MVP, 2 times Finals MVP, 11-time All NBA, 15-time All Star, 4-time scorer champion, the rookie year, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, 50 from the field, 39 from 3. I think Kevin Durant is right where he's at. I think he is a top 15 player in the
You know,
NBA.
it's gonna be somebody in the comments. Those 2 championships don't count. They don't mean anything. And if we
Yeah,
being
they do.
honest, bro, that shit is not true at all. Because without not Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant, they would have not won those 2 chips, bro. Because the Cavs figured them out, bro, and they had to go get KD in order to stop LeBron, bro.
And Kevin Durant is probably the most efficient scorer ever, arguably one of the greatest scorers ever. And he was a good defender too. Bro, he's 7 foot that can score like this. Bro, the man's a top
Hey,
15 player.
quick question is I think we said I think we you asked a question like a couple of weeks ago. Has KD career been underwhelming, or was it has KD career been underwhelming since those championships? That's what I think the question was.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But now, do you think KD's career has been underwhelming in its totality? So his entire career, do you think it's been underwhelming?
No.
I low key think it
No.
has.
Oh, okay.
I think it has because I feel like KD should be higher on the all time scoring list. I feel like we should be talking about KD is like one of our goats. You know what I mean? You know how you can say Steph Curry can be considered a goat. Like I feel like he should be
I
in that
consider him one of
realm.
our goats.
I feel like, but they don't give him the praise that he deserves. Like
He should.
I feel like I feel like he should be in that realm with the LeBrons, Kobe's, Steph's, MJ, but he's not. We don't put KD in those conversations at all, and I
Because
feel
they
like that's
hold them
because
2 championships against him. They hold that against him. That's just how they do it. I think that's unfair. I get it. I understand it, but I think that's just unfair. That he
another
went to
reason.
a stacked team to win championships.
And then another reason, like you know how James Harden went on those 60 point that 4 games when he scored like 60 and no he not 4 games yeah he had like 4 or 5 games a year he scored like 60. We've never seen Kevin Durant do that, and I feel like we all know Kevin Durant can go get you 60, 70, 80, but we've never seen these big scoring outputs from Kevin Durant. And I feel like that's why it's low key been kind of underwhelming because I feel like KD should have better accolades, should be have more scoring titles than what he has, but he
How many
hasn't.
you think he should have? How many think he should have? In
If
the
we being
17
honest,
years.
if he had 4 right now, he should have more
Yes.
than 4, bro.
What, like
He should
8?
have more than 4. Let me see. Let me go look at his digs real quick.
The
Kevin
only
Durant.
thing I say is underwhelming is probably because he only won 1 MVP. He probably should have won at least one more.
That's
But
it. Yeah, he should have
outside of
won more than
that,
one
I think his
MVP.
career has been decent. I think his career has been good. Like
KD's
totality
only
wise.
KD's only averaged over 30 points twice, G. I feel like it should be more than that, G. I
He's
feel
been
like KD.
efficient.
No, no, no. I'm not taking that away from him at all. KD's a hell of a player. I just think that it should be more than this, bro. He should have at least 5, 6, 7 seasons of him averaging 30. He should have, like you said, a hella scoring titles. How many scoring titles does MJ have?
I don't know. We'll get to that. I don't know off the top of my head.
MJ has 10 scoring titles.
I think
KD should be up there. Because, like you said, he's the most efficient. one of the greatest scorers that we ever seen. And you only got 4 scoring titles?
Yeah, but Mike was out there dropping 35s and 36. Kevin Durant just wasn't that. He was just very efficient, but he wasn't that. Like, he wasn't like James Harden. Like, he just wasn't him.
I say Francisco said Jokic with another chip and another 5 good years. He's alongside the king. Matt said the underwhelming part is KD didn't have success as a number one guy. He kept on joining other stars. I think they hold that to him too, like that he couldn't win on his own. Even though LeBron went back to Cleveland and he had Kyrie and Kevin Love, LeBron was clearly the best player. Even when he was in Miami, LeBron was clearly the best player. But KD couldn't get it done when he
Well,
was the best player on his team.
LeBron won. He won with the Cavs at least. Kevin Durant went, and some people don't even think he was the best player. Now that's those people's opinion. That's fine.
We know that's
But
cap.
since after that he's gone to these other teams and hasn't won, and they do hold that against him. They really do. Like, if he wins with the Rockets, I think that weight will get off his shoulders. But I felt like if he would have won with Brooklyn, it'd be totally different right now. It'd be
Yeah.
totally different.
Hey, if he wins a ring with Houston, is he top 10 all time?
If he wins a ring with Houston, I don't know. I think you can argue it though. I think you can make an argument. I mean, shit, he already 13. Well, I always have KD in the top 15, so that's cool with me. I don't know. I don't think so. The highest somebody had Kevin Durant is at 11. The lowest was 20. At number 12, Hakeem Olajuwon, 2-time champion, 1-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 12-time All NBA, 12-time All Star, 9-time All Defensive, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 3 blocks, 51%. I'm not gonna lie. I know you got to take somebody out, but Hakeem should probably be in the top 10. I'm not gonna
I was
cap.
just going to say that.
I don't
Hakeem
know
should
who you
definitely
take
be in top
out,
10.
but he has to be in the top 10. What he's done, probably one of the best defenders of not of our generation, but ever. He was a monster. He was amazing. Like, you can't take that away from him, but at 12, I get it, but somebody got to come out of the 10. I mean, out of the 10. I don't know who you take out, but somebody got to come out. The highest somebody had was 10. The lowest was 16. Now at 11, everybody had the controversial thing about it. Kobe Bryant at number 11. 5-time champion, 1-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 18-time All-Star, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defensive, 2-time scoring champion, average 25, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 44 from the field, and 32 from the 3.
Now, me personally, I definitely do think Kobe should at least be in the top 10, bro. But and me personally, he's in my top 5.
That's fine.
Matt says KD has MJ talent with almost a role player mindset. And then he says he's just so dang talented. He gets those numbers and still has a lot of success. And then Francisco said 1995 championship is the heavier of all time, slightly harder than the 2011.
Kobe should be in the top 10. Where you put him in the top 10 is up to you people. But he should be here.
Yeah.
And if we're being honest, we all know who the next guy is. I mean, Kobe Bryant has kind of had a better career than Curry, and he's probably just a better player than Curry. It's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for people to say that. But somebody had Kobe at 4. The lowest is 18. At number 10, we have Steph Curry, 4-time champion, 2-time MVP, 1-time Finals MVP, 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 2-time scorer champion, a steals champion, 24
He was
points.
a steals champion?
4 rebounds,
Wow.
6 assists, 1 steal, 47 from the field, and 42 from the 3-point line. I mean, Curry that 4th ring put Curry in a lot of people's top 10.
And then on top of that, they always say, even though he did revolutionize the game of basketball, I feel like they hold that a lot of weight too. Because if we be honest, we are in his era. This is the Steph Curry era. Nothing but threes and layups.
Curry a dog. But like I said, man, when it gets to this point, like, I don't know. You just got to figure out who you want to take out of the top 10. But the top 10, it's like somebody got to leave. But then at
Bill
some point,
Russell.
you got to push somebody out. You do have to push somebody out. And what did I say last week? People are pushing out Kobe, bro. They're pushing him out their top 10. That's what people are doing.
Nah, bro, still definitely top 10.
At number 9, we have Wilt Chamberlain, 2-time champion, 4-time MVP, 1-time Finals MVP, 10-time All NBA, 13-time All Star, 7 scoring titles, 2-time All Defensive NBA Rookie of the Year, 30 points, 22 rebounds, 4 assists, and 54 from the field.
Now, you see how Wilt averaged 37.6 points and 27 rebounds in the 59-60 season. That's
Wasn't
what
Wilt
the
like
hell.
7? Wasn't he 7 foot though? Am I tripping?
George Mikan is 6'10". That's
Oh, you
damn
talking
near
about
7
George
foot,
Mikan?
bro.
I thought you was gonna bring
Why
up
the
Bill.
hell was George Mikan not doing that shit?
Because he wasn't as skilled as Wilt.
His ass was boo boo. That's why he shouldn't have been that high.
Man, you showed him like George Mikan.
Bro, the man was butt.
Bro, he scored 100 points.
I ain't never seen George Mikan grab 55 rebounds in a game. And he was the tallest motherfucker out there.
Well, Wilt Chamberlain was going against some small white dudes, so he could just grab all the rebounds.
And so was George Mikan.
Not as tall as that 7 foot dude. The highest somebody had him was at 4. The lowest was 11. At number 8, we have Larry Bird, 3-time champion, 3-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, NBA Rookie of the Year, 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defensive, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, almost 2 steals, 49 from the field, and 37 from the 3.
Bro, Larry Bird was that wigger. He was that wigger. Okay.
So Larry Bird in your top 10 somewhere? He's somewhere in there?
Yeah, I'll put Larry Bird in my top 10. I'm not gonna lie. Larry Bird was cold, bro. Shit that he did at the 3-point contest. And then just hearing players talk about how he used to talk shit to them, while he was playing, how he only played one game with his left hand. Like, bro, that's shit like when you do the same shit Kobe did. When you do shit like that, bro, that's elite. You're going against NBA level talent, NBA level calibers of player, and you're only using you tell them I'm gonna go out and use my left hand only this game and do it and kill them, like that's different, bro. That's different, bro.
The highest somebody had him was 5. The highest was 5, and the lowest was 12. At number 7, we have Tim Duncan, 5-time champion, 2-time MVP, 3 times Finals MVP, 15-time All NBA, 15-time All Star, 15-time All Defensive Team, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 50 from the field.
I'm not mad if somebody put Tim Duncan in their top 5. I'm not mad at that at all because Tim Duncan was a beast.
He was a beast. He just wasn't flashy. His game wasn't sexy.
I still think he's.
But he got the job done.
Right now.
Oh, he is. He still is. If Giannis can win like 1 more or 2 more rings, he'll pass him. Highest was 5. The lowest was 11. At number 6, we have Shaquille O'Neal, 4-time champion, 1-time MVP, 3 times MVP, 1993 Rookie of the Year, 15-time All-Star, 14-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defensive, 2 scoring champion, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 58 from the field.
I'm surprised he ain't got more all-defensive and didn't win a defensive player of the year.
I don't think Shaq was the greatest defender though to be up there as to win it.
Nah, but Shaq shut down a lot of shit. Shaq shut down because he's big.
Yeah, he's big and 300 pounds.
But I'm surprised I'm surprised he's not in the top 5.
Somebody had Shaq at 5. The lowest was 9. At number 5, we have Bill Russell, 11-time champion, 5-time MVP, 11-time All-Defense, All-NBA, 12-time All-Star, 4-time rebounding champion, 15 points, 22 rebounds, 4 assists, and 44 from the field.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell. But I don't think Bill Russell was a top 5 player all time, bro.
Oh, that's fine. Is he in the top 10?
Yes, top 10 for sure. But I don't think he was top 5, bro. Because he was great defensively and he was dominant defensively. It's just that offense, bro. Ain't no way, like I said, you right behind Wilt Chamberlain and you're only averaging 15 points. I understand you had a stacked team. I get all that. But there is no way that you averaging only 15 and 44 from the field, bro. That's unacceptable.
Hey, it
That
says
don't
the
go.
Celtics. It says the Celtics were terrible on offense during his career, posting offensive ratings below the league average in all but one of his 13 seasons. The two times they ranked dead last in offense, they still won rings. A dozen times, Boston's defense was the best in the league. Its worst finish
Yeah,
was
he was
number
so
two.
great. And then he was so, bro, he was so athletic. That's why I don't get how he only shot 44% from the field, bro. He was 6'10", 6'9", 6'10", and he was athletic as hell, G. I don't get his best scoring year, he averaged 18 points.
Hey man, we got all that stacked players on your team, man. Hey, just do my job. The highest was 4. The lowest was 10. We are down to the final 4. At number 4, we have Magic Johnson, 5-time champion, 3-time MVP, 3-time Finals MVP, 12-time All Star, 10-time All NBA, 4-time assist champion, 2-time steals champion. Averaged 19 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals per game, 52 from the field, and 30% from 3. I am perfectly fine in this because Magic Johnson is in my top 4 of all time. I'm
Hey,
perfectly
you think if
fine
that
with it.
stuff that forced him to retire early, he would have been higher? You
He
think he's still in the
probably.
top three?
There's a chance over LeBron and Jordan. Ugh.
Or Kareem?
Maybe he could have been 3, but I think like him and Kareem always flip flop in some people's rankings. I think it's always 3 or 4 with him and Kareem. Maybe not number 1. There could have been a chance he'd been number 2 if he didn't have to retire early. There's a chance.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Magic Johnson definitely. He's top four. If Magic Johnson isn't in your top four, it's a problem.
The highest somebody had him was 3. The lowest was 6. At number 3, we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 6-time champion, 6-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 15-time All NBA, 16-time All Star, 11-time All Defensive NBA Rookie of the Year, and 2 scoring titles. Average 24, 11, almost 4 assists, almost 3 blocks, and 55 from the field. This is about right.
Yeah. No, this is exactly right. This is exactly right. Kareem is
Kareem
definitely
created the sky
yeah,
hook.
yeah.
Create the sky. The highest somebody had him was at 1. The lowest was 4. Now at number 2, we have LeBron James, 4-time champion, 4 times MVP, 4-time Finals MVP, 21 All NBA, 21 All Stars, 6 All Defensive, 1 scoring title, 1 assist champion, the Rookie of the Year, averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, 50 from the field, 34 from the 3. Hey man, to some
I
people, you either have him at 1 or 2. I already know where I have
yeah,
him. He's number 1 for me, so I don't care what
yeah.
people tell me.
I think LeBron is number two for me. I think he's a better player than Jordan. I just think Jordan is the GOAT, bro.
Mm-hmm. The highest somebody had him is at 1. Obviously, the lowest somebody had him was at 3.
Three?
Yeah, that's
Who
the
the hell
lowest
you
somebody
putting
had
over
him.
LeBron? Who you putting over LeBron?
Probably like Magic Kareem or something. Maybe Shaq.
Bro.
And at
Nah.
number 1, our final player, Michael Jordan, 6-time champion, 5-time MVP, 6-time Finals MVP, 11 All NBA, 14 All Stars, 9 All Defensive, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, NBA Rookie of the Year, and 10 scoring titles. Average 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 50% from the field, 32% from the 3-point. That is crazy. When you look at it,
Like
it is
G,
crazy.
if I'm being honest, those should be KD numbers right there. Because KD averages 27, 7, and 4 with a steal and a block. And MJ is what? 30, what? 36
30.
and 5 with 2 steals. Not the 2 steals part, but that 30 points per game, that should be KD's average, bro. For his career average, he should be shooting. He should be scoring 30 points per game, bro. Ain't no way, ain't no way, no how. That's why I say, bro, it's kind of underwhelming because he had, like Matt said, he has the MJ talent, but just never lived up to it.
So we're about to leave after this, but you think him just not having that leadership mindset hurt him?
Nah,
Okay.
nah. I think KD is not selfish enough. Like KD is not as selfish as Kobe, what MJ, to where he say, "Forget all y'all, give me the ball." I'm not saying he probably does have this mentality, like, "Give me the ball, I'm finna go get a bucket." But no, he didn't command that same type of presence like MJ did or Kobe did. Like KD's one of them guys. Well, oh, okay, Russ, you can go get yours. James, you can go get yours. Kyrie, you can go get yours. No. He needs to be that alpha dog. I'm not saying he's not an alpha, but like if you have to put KD in a room with alphas, he's not at the top of the totem pole. You know what I mean? He's still an alpha. He just isn't at the top of the totem pole like a Kobe, MJ, Bron, or somebody like that.
I agree. But in my opinion, LeBron is the GOAT. MJ, you number two, buddy. It's okay. LeBron is just a better player. But it's fine. But that was a very long podcast. But that is it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms and Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure you guys actually like our current videos. The video that was posted today was me and Charles's top 10 players from this past season. Go like that video up. Watch the video. It's a very good video. And if you want to get us on the audio platforms, we are on Spotify and Apple Music. This was actually a really good episode. Very long. I was not expecting it to be this long. I'm not going to lie. And
Don't
thank
forget
you.
to shout out Francisco.
I was about to do that. Thank you, Francisco, for the $2 super chat. LeBron is number one. Francisco is our guy, man. Is our guy. Stayed here all the way through to this 3 hours. You are the man, Francisco, our number one fan. Love you, brother. You do all the great things for us, man. But that's it for this episode of Full Court Podcast. Like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to everything we got. Videos will be updated all the time. But that is it. We will see you guys next time. See y'all later.